freaking thing there. Holy shit.
We are live.
Big videos. We're live? Oh, we're live. Oh. Okay, I gotta go find that guy who said Paul Murray or something on YouTube. Oh, there he is, right there. Hey, and he's live right now. Let's go watch him.
Wayne B.
Wayne B today. Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Shut by the computer and fucking accidentally hit the keyboard? Usually a lot later coming in.
Yeah. Well, how you doing, Wayne? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, Wayne, welcome. Glad to see you first for a change.
Lenny's here for a little bit.
Yeah. I got dog barking now. I can't figure out why. Supper.
I'm gonna hang up the phone.
Okay, honey. Bye.
Down.
Morning, all.
Morning, Dominic. So you
Good evening.
survived the long endeavors yesterday.
Yes, I did. And had I would say a good night's sleep.
Good.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Did you catch that ship?
Which ship?
The one you were going to when you left my stream.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, great. That's good.
Yes, I did.
That's
The thing of it is there's
wonderful.
ships going by left and right. Here's another one that's downbound now. But
okay.
it's kind of a rust bucket. But
Ah,
you know, some of the companies take care of their ships, paint them up, and make sure they look nice, and some of the companies don't care. They just ride it till it dies.
yeah. Okay. That's good. You've got to do it some way. You've got to do it another. Whatever works.
Lynn says the birthday boy. Did you get
Yes.
my tune?
Yeah, saw that. That was excellent, Lynn. That was excellent.
Hey, little Amalora. Hi, donuts.
Donuts. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and another short. Yes, I do like coffee. Yeah, I saw that, Lynn. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's another Friday evening here, and it's we're kind of awaiting thunderstorms.
Oh, that's something I really love on a Friday night.
Yeah. And there's Mr. Dave Ennis.
Dave Ennis. Hello.
Can't hear you. Is your microphone
Yeah,
on?
hard to hear you.
Let me get my headset on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey, that sounds a little better, I think.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
that sounds a lot better.
Yeah, I got a little tiny Bluetooth speaker yesterday. It comes out on my end great, but signal
Yeah.
going out to you guys terrible.
Oh no.
Hey, Laura. Yeah.
It's like $3. So
And here comes
is
Justin.
And Tim
And
Jackson.
Tim's in the chat.
hey, Paul,
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Yeah, you looking good.
I Had a couple people show up today, finally. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a good day. Ended up the week great.
Yeah.
Uh,
You guys have a long weekend down there?
Is a holiday weekend down there?
Oh,
I think he's talking to you, Dominic.
Dominic,
Me,
or-
no.
No, how about
I
you,
think they
Paul?
should.
No,
Yeah,
nothing going on here.
Okay, because we got the May 2-4 weekend we're on right now.
Oh,
Nobody
great.
goes back to work until Tuesday here.
Oh, that sounds great. Morning, all on the panel.
All we have is Memorial Day is the end of the month.
Oh, okay. No, we got May
Wow.
No, we
2.
don't have a
Last
public
Monday
holiday
of the
until
month.
June.
so Dominic, I got my thing all put together.
Oh, great.
Is that the one I saw earlier?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
that's on
switched.
Curtis.
I switched the ending of it. But yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
the same thing.
Bill's
here
here.
comes
Tim
Tim.
Jackson is here. Hey, Tim.
Jackson's coming in.
Oh,
All
everybody's
right.
here now.
Oh no, not Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Tim.
Not Tim.
Tim, Laura, how you guys doing?
How y'all doing?
Hey, we're doing it. The good ones
Hey,
twice.
hey,
You want,
Tim.
you want me to show you the intro that
Yeah.
Curtis did, Paul?
Yeah.
I got
Go
the
ahead,
music.
show it.
I got the
I am
music overlaid,
Jesus. I just remember that. No.
but it's got a bunch of people's logos.
something.
I saw something of it. Didn't have the music.
Try to play, but you're never gonna be.
It's not playing the music.
Yeah.
no.
It is.
The one I
yeah.
saw didn't have music. You
What I'm
start.
doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just
Little Laura.
discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Oh! Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me.
Yeah.
That's just the
I-
ending.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
I am Jesus. I am Jesus.
Yeah.
There you
Curtis,
go.
Curtis did a
Yeah.
really good job on it. So alls I did was put it together, put the transitions in, and then that last part with the countdown, I added that at the end. He didn't do
Okay.
that part. But he
So
did
you
the rest.
happy with it?
Yeah, he did a really good job.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah.
He's a wizard at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That is not easy editing to do by any means. That does
No.
take some skill.
Hell no.
Although, Tim, he didn't ask you to do it. Otherwise, you'd have done it, right?
Exactly.
I would have to look in my bios.
I was gonna answer, I was meant to message Curtis back because he asked me, he said, why didn't you just ask me at the beginning? Because I was trying to do it myself. I just was using inspiration of some of the videos he did, trying to do it, but trying to do it myself, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's for the live streams, Bill. It's not an intro for just regular videos.
Hmm.
But what's cool is he sent me in like 10-15 second sections so I can move it around, or if I just want to use one piece of it.
Hmm.
I like to do a minute to a minute and a half
Awesome.
intro for live streams because it gives people time to come in. It gives
Yeah.
me time to send links out if I forgot
Yeah, we've
something.
already discussed
Right.
how long one of these things should be.
I think up to 3 minutes is acceptable. I mean,
Yeah.
because like I said, it gives people time to get into the live stream, into the chat. It gives your panel members time to get in, so.
Yeah, rather than a 30-minute intro and then, oh, that's the end of the show. Hello, goodbye.
Freaking funny, Wayne.
Gives you enough time to put Tim in the green room.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I like how it says Tim is Jesus though.
Yeah.
Laura's,
Thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't give him a picture.
And the funny thing was is Laura's was the only one out of all the logos that Curtis didn't have to redo because of coloring. Hers
Yeah.
fit right perfect in there, so he didn't have to do anything with hers.
Yeah.
That's great.
But I love how her and Dustin have such a rivalry, and he happened to put both of them on the buildings next to each other. But Laura, you are on the bigger building, so just saying.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Because I'm the bigger channel.
yeah.
Oh,
Is
Lord.
that what they call it?
And he put Max on there, Macroware. That's pretty
Macro
good.
Gaming, yeah.
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 I sent him a copy of the video earlier. He liked it. He thought it was really cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Nice. You see, Wayne said that's the most Justin Bieber intro I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's fucking. His buddy JD ain't here.
Yeah. Far out. Mr. Dave Ennis and his ceiling. How are you?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Ceilings
it's
must be
freezing.
popular.
It's freezing here. Far out.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it's lovely and warm here.
Shut up. Back it in.
I don't know. I got my
What?
air conditioning on. It's a good day.
Air
here.
condition.
What?
Yeah.
What's it
Yeah.
there, Tim?
5 Celsius.
Oh, you're doing better than I am.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
My nuts are unseen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I hate.
freezing.
Oh,
Man.
and say that again.
I like how he put my my logo in there. That came up pretty good
Mm,
with the
yeah,
flags.
overall, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna kick
Get
your
'em.
fucking ass, dogs.
Ooh,
God damn it.
what did he choose?
They
What'd he
eat.
choose?
Fucking headphones again.
Oh, my
Oh,
God. Oh,
That's
Good
another
dog.
$30 down the drain. Thank you to the dog.
Oh, dude. What is his obsession with fucking headphones? Sorry.
Oh, Sarah, you didn't have to say that. It's a cool 93 in Florida. All right.
That'd be lovely.
Freezing my Grenaches off.
Yeah, it's summertime down there, right?
Oh.
Well, yeah, it is in Florida.
Sarah, your dogs are gonna be dead when you get home, just saying.
Your dogs are going to be dead. Damn.
They chewed up my fucking LG headphones, little bastards.
Ooh,
Oh. Oh.
LG ones.
Dude,
But-
that's the 6th pair that they've chewed up.
God.
And you still haven't learned not to leave them laying where they can get them.
They were on my table. They jumped up there and grabbed them.
We'll put 'em higher.
Get a hanger and put them on the wall.
Now, what I haven't
Yeah.
learned is to take them back to the pound. Is what I'm gonna do.
Exactly.
Even Sarah said, how were they able to get the headphones?
Anybody know who this hot chick is?
That is Lenny.
Wow.
That is Lynn right there.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing?
That's her daughter, who is now 40, 41, 42.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her daughter. She was in a suit. Not a suit, like a flight suit or something. I forget.
Yeah. Okay.
How
Obviously,
you
these dogs.
doing?
Obviously, these dogs don't know what country they're in.
Or they
Oh,
just
God.
like LG headphones.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe
Turn on
get a
your
different brand and see
Or
what
just turn
happens.
on your VPN.
From Venezuela.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to change something in the BIOS in the dogs.
Yeah. Turn the Bluetooth on.
Hey, like I told the kids the other day, I said them dogs can do it too. They can leave out of this house with 3 shoes on, 2 on their feet and 1 in their ass.
Oh, oh, damn.
That's what I told the kids the other day when they were getting smart with me.
Oh, yeah. yeah. I used to say I brought you into this world and I could take you out.
Yeah.
So Justin, you're practicing Daddy Dearest moves?
No, it was- Kelsey was getting mouthy with me, and I told her, I said, you can leave this house with 3 shoes on, 2 on your feet, and 1 in your ass, and keep it up.
Damn. Them kids are going to be looking at shoes the different way now, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna see a pair of shoes and take a bolt that way.
Hey, I'm not
Yeah,
getting
hey.
no. Yeah, Tyson is my buddy.
He's probably in the background going, "Here's my headphones, buddy. Tear them up."
I got me and him. I got mad at him the other day, and then he came up to me and crawled up on me and laid on my chest.
That's right, Lynn. Could it possibly be somebody didn't pick up their things?
Hate it when they don't pick up their things.
I'm telling you,
Fucking
cans of
penguins.
beer, their
Everybody
bottles
can
of
buy just-
liquor. That's what I usually do when I pass out. I leave the can of beer right on the floor next to my hand. It makes it look like a murder scene. Shit.
Sarah's giving all your secrets away in the chat, Justin.
Sarah, don't bring up the Twinkies, please. Don't bring up the Twinkies.
Tim, this one's been teasing. me.
No, no.
He
That's
was
what-
like, I take the whole Twinkie and I just,
Whoa, this is like fucking weirdo.
yeah, I take the whole Twinkie and I just start at the beginning. I push it in with one finger.
We don't like bringing up the Twinkies anymore. Nope.
Yeah, because we watched that clip from that Adam Sandler movie, and that one guy was sitting there with the shirt off. He's like, "Oh, this one's been teasing me." And he takes the Twinkie and shoves the whole thing in his mouth.
Oh man. And then Justin did it on his live, and I was like, "You're sick."
Oh, not ding dongs, Lynn. Those got chocolate in them.
Oh no.
Ding dongs are awesome.
Twinkies
Get it,
are just a sponge cake and whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
What do
sugar.
you mean,
We got them.
just?
We got them over here.
Well,
They're
it's not
bloody
chocolate.
expensive to find.
They are. Yeah.
Ding dongs are chocolate, though. I wouldn't give chocolate to the dogs.
Yeah, you can't give
And
chocolate.
he doesn't have them all the time. It's every once in a while we have them.
He is a ding dong, then.
I don't think that's Sarah. I think I need to log into her account again. Time
Boot her
herself
off of
out.
it. Yeah. Oh well.
Twinkies are like $4 each here.
I'm gonna have to chop some wood. Chop up some wood today.
I can get a box of 12 for like $3 or $4.
Really?
Yeah. I think, oh no, I think they're like 5 something.
That's too much sugar for me. I couldn't.
It
No.
was $16 for 4 here.
That's too much.
Well,
Too
yeah,
much sugar.
if you're eating the whole box in one sitting, a box will last me a week and a half. Cause I'll have like, well, we usually like, when we do get them, I'll have like 1 a day, if that. Sometimes I
Yeah.
don't even have one.
It's too much sugar. Way too much sugar. Okay.
And then when you buy them in the family pack boxes, they come individual, so you only get 1 at a time.
Oh, great.
Well, that's like ding dongs too. That's how they come.
Well, if you buy them at the store, you get a double pack. Like if you buy the little packs, you get 2 in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
A box of 10 is $3.98. Okay, I thought it was 12.
Jesus.
Oh, a box of 10.
Watch
The way
yourself.
it's going, a box of 10 would be about
What?
$40 here.
Watch yourself.
She is gonna whoop your ass. She's gonna be the fourth shoe.
Well, she ain't home, so
American.
Yeah,
money,
when
not
she gets
Ruben.
home, she's gonna be the fourth. She's gonna be the fourth shoe.
good God, she's going off on the chat. She said American money, not Rubucks.
Hey, hey, hey. Come on, Sarah.
Robux.
Rubucks.
Is that
Is
where
that like Starbucks?
is that where the saying came from, Tim? Rue the day?
Oh,
Rue the
rue the
day. Yeah. It might have been. You never know.
Oh, Bertha said that in a couple of videos. She's like, "You'll rule the day you ever mess with Bertha."
Yeah.
Told the cops
yeah.
twice.
Mm.
I missed a lot of your videos because work's been cool on. I'll check about today or something.
I missed a lot of your videos because I felt like it.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Somebody
Oh,
somebody ate
Damn.
his Wheaties
I
this morning.
know you gotta
Them's
give me
fighting
one a
words.
day. That's a one
Tell
a
you.
day thing. Yeah, I'm
Damn.
sorry.
He ate his wheat
God,
mixed with grain in
Calm down.
Yeah.
Y'all need a nap.
it.
actually, I need another one. I've only just woken up, but I
Yeah.
think I need another one.
Yeah. Well, we can always count on Dom.
Yeah.
We need Tina to come back and visit.
Oh yeah, yeah. One day. How you doing? Ooh, we'll
Sarah
start
thought
doing.
that- Sarah loved that video with Tina and Bertha. She thought that was
We're gonna have to do that dance on the corners again. All right, that was funny. This is my girl Tina going to the garage. They start taking pictures of me and shit. That was funny.
Dave woke up and chose violence. Yes, he did.
Damn. Be right back.
Oh.
Making a coffee and no, Laura.
Button.
Look at her shake her head.
Yeah, last night, Tim, I rolled up on somebody's scene and these cops were questioning this dude, and I was like probably 10 feet from him, filming him with the camera.
Mhm.
And all you hear that I could barely hear the guy, but he's like, "Officer, can you get Bertha away from me? She scares me."
That's
Like I
funny.
literally cannot go in that server without somebody recognizing me. I have people coming from other servers too, just to mess with her. And then I have admins that like to teleport to where I'm at, and they'll call me sir, and then they'll teleport away real quick. Like the owners of the server like to come and mess with her. They'll teleport to me just to call her sir, and then they'll disappear on her before I can get to them. I'm like, you guys are asses.
Hmm.
The garage photo shoot, yeah, that was pretty funny.
Is she a he, she?
Yeah, she's got a big bulge in her front. The whole point is making fun of that whole all that crap.
Yeah.
And everybody in the server knows it too, so they purposely trigger her to get her mad.
Hmm.
I'll put in the chat too. I'll be like, if you want to make Bertha mad, call her a dude. And they'll purposely come up to her doing that, just so it pisses her off. Yeah, the characters actually, that's what it is. There's actually 2 pre-made characters in our server. There's Tranny 1 and Tranny 2 under the listing of characters. And they're both clearly guys. Like Bertha's arms are bigger than some of the male characters in the game.
Man, I had to put my Ugg boots on.
Oh no.
Freezing.
Getting a little chilly?
Yeah. The garage photo shoot is my favorite. Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
Hmm.
That was funny.
Shit. Jim Brown
God.
passed away, the football player.
Jim Brown?
Who?
Yeah, the old NFL player, the
Jim Brown.
Yeah, Jim Brown, 87 years old, dies.
Holy shit, he was in movies too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking back in the 30s or something.
No, no.
Dustin?
No. Yeah, not him.
50s and 60s.
He played in
This is
that
black and
one
white.
movie.
This is
oh, I thought you were talking about Jim Brown that played for Raiders, I think it was.
no, this is earlier. This is a guy that
Oh, okay.
played for
Hey,
the
Dustin.
NFL back years ago. Let me
87
Yes,
maybe
I
was
was-
born in 1935 or 36.
35. Okay, it's not Jim Brown that I know.
Well, that's when they were using those goofy leather helmet things. You just gotta.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Longest-
slip ones.
She
We
said
used them
the-
today.
Lynn said the longest yard with Burt Reynolds, I think.
Okay.
So it
Yeah.
was, yeah, he was in that one. Yeah. Also,
And then they redid it with Adam Sandler, and Burt Reynolds made an appearance in that
Yeah.
before he passed away.
okay.
Here comes
Here comes
Ron.
That was a fun remake.
Ron.
Hey,
Mr.
Ron.
Ron.
Nice and
Hey,
sunny
what's
day
up?
there.
How you doing, Ron?
Looks
What's up, bro?
beautiful.
With the Syracuse.
What's that?
Happening.
What exactly?
You're sitting out by the hangar, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice out there now. Shit.
Hey, Joe.
Fired up, pissing off the boss already.
Hey, there you go.
You'll love this, Paul. I went outside about 9 o'clock, like literally 4 or 5 feet from the front door, and she had just planted 2 giant planters or pots of one dead spider of flowers. Well, I caught a couple little trespassers last night. Come up, they had a feast. Holy shit!
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Ate the hell out
I
of it.
sent her a picture of it. Oh no, they killed it, and I scared them away. Well, they come back sometime last night and finished the job.
Yeah.
So I sent her a picture this morning. She's not here today. I sent her a picture and said, "Hey, you might want to encourage deer hunting here more at Hot Springs Ambulance." I said, "I caught one of your culprits red-handed last night." She was pissed. So, just planted them yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were pretty for a couple hours.
Well, what she needs to do is not plant real flowers, get them fake ones.
I know.
And the fake ones, they won't eat them. And the fake ones now look just like real flowers.
Yeah.
So these are all
Ooh,
the
how
stars.
you doing?
These are all
How
the
you doing?
stars that have passed away in 2023 so far.
Already
Yeah,
How
they're
you
tough.
doing?
5.5 months
yeah.
in, and we've already lost.
Yeah. Well, it's one thing that you can never stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eileen died?
Gordon,
She wasn't that old.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah,
Shit.
he just died recently.
Yeah, Gordon.
Jock from
Yeah.
Frello's an Australian. The guy Master Chef. Tim Bachman.
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Yeah.
Jerry
Jerry
Springer
Springer.
died.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, Jerry Springer
Annabella
just died.
Fonte.
Holy shit, Barry. Harry died.
The Harry
Yeah.
Belafonte, yep.
Yeah.
Lynn Goodman.
Shit.
Yeah.
These are
Barry-
the people you
Barry
never
Humphrey.
know. Yeah, Barry Humphrey. I know.
Oh,
he
you
died.
remember
that was
remember
a-
Barry Humphreys? Yeah.
well, see, the problem.
That was a really harsh one to take.
Well, the problem is sometimes bigger stars that are more popular die, and it overshadows,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
smaller stars that weren't as well known, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we all know him. Yeah.
Right, but that's like the difference between like an actor
Chuck
from
Morris.
Yep.
Morris.
Shit.
Morris.
Oh, Chuck Morris, not Norris.
He was
Morris.
young. He was young.
Yeah.
yeah, freaking crap ton of them though. Look at that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, look at
already.
that. Guitarist for ABBA. Never knew
Yeah.
that.
Yep. S Club 7 now becomes S Club 6.
Oh,
They're
no
actually
way.
now just
Vivian.
called S Club.
Oh, okay.
Judy Farrell.
Another
I
one.
I
remember.
Cool.
had to say it. I had to say it.
Yeah, but one pulled out, another one's pulled out, doesn't want to tour with them anymore.
Okay, so it's S Club 5 now.
Sakamoto.
They're calling themselves S Club.
Oh,
Keith
okay.
Reed.
Yeah.
Shit.
Tom Leeden. What did he play in?
I don't know.
Oh,
Nicholas Weber. He was young. Yeah, 43.
yeah, the
Gastric
eldest son.
cancer.
Yeah.
Wayne Sweeney.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, we're still going.
Jesus.
it's,
a
it's
lot of
only
people.
about-
Already?
Only about what? Yeah, Lance Reddick. I can't believe he died. That's
Mm.
a shame.
Yeah.
Sharon. Yeah, baby. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Steve. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, Topol.
Fiddler
Yeah.
on the Roof.
Yeah.
I like that play.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I still remember Topol in Flash Gordon.
hmm
Yeah, Gary Rossington.
Yeah.
Another
Leonard
one.
Skinner.
Another
Holy
one from
shit.
Leonard Skinner.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you look
that was
Tom.
it. Yeah.
I didn't know
Oh,
Tom
Yeah.
no, I
Sizemore
didn't know
died.
he died either.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I heard about that recently.
Wayne Shorter. Holy shit. Well, he was getting up there.
Yeah.
I remember most of these in my childhood, from my childhood.
Yeah.
That was many moons ago.
Yes, it was, Laura, because you're going to get old too.
Yeah. And I'm older than you.
Yeah, 3 years.
That's a crap ton of them. Though.
Yeah, Richard Belzer
Oh,
was the one. I was
Richard Belzer
sad about.
died.
Law and
Yeah.
Order,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember him from Law and Order.
I didn't know he died. He was a
Yeah,
comedian
yeah.
too. He was a comedian in the 80s.
Oh, comedian as well. He
Yeah.
did some. And
Stella
Stella Stevens
Stevens.
was another one.
Ooh, how you doing?
Yeah.
Chuck Jackson. Holy shit.
Yeah. Raquel Welch really hit me too.
Oh, look at that hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she was a hottie.
Oh, Welsh died?
Yeah, Raquel Welch.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Hugh Hudson. Wasn't he an actor or something?
British filmmaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Director. He was a director. Yeah.
Another young one.
Cody. Jesus. 34 years old.
Yeah.
He did.
Burt Bacharach.
Burt
Yeah.
Bacharach.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was early in the year.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Well,
One
and
of the
some,
great movies.
well, and some of these people aren't super famous. They were just on
Annie
some reality
Worthing was
shows.
another one that
Oh,
that was hard because that was part of the Star Trek
now she was in Thor too.
card. Yeah, she
was in
played the
Thor,
Borg in
too.
the card, and it was hard to. It was really hard to.
Oh, Sylvia
Thor.
Sims.
Yeah, Cindy
Is it-
Wilson.
Cindy
believe it.
Williams. Laverne and
Yeah.
Shirley.
Yeah, yeah. So both Laverne and Shirley are now passed.
Oh, they
David
were hot.
Crosby, yeah.
Well, Laverne was.
David Crosby.
Crosby died. Crosby's a Nash. Holy shit.
Yeah, the Crosby part.
Yeah. Good band.
Oh, she was pretty.
There's another one. Try saying Gina Lollobrigida when you're drunk.
Nope.
Uh,
CJ Harris, he was blues.
yep. Robbie Knievel.
Oh shit, his son died. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Lisa Marie, that was a really tough one.
Yeah,
to
that
say.
that hit
Yeah.
me. She was only 54.
Yeah, well,
Sorry,
she's
Mike.
basically a couple of months older than me, so that's why it hit me.
Yeah.
We're almost at the bottom.
Yeah.
Ben
yeah,
Masters. I remember him. Ben
Mm.
Masters.
Yeah, did you hear about
Carol Cook.
James Brown passing today?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah. They just
that's what
told us.
started this conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because James Brown, he was in movies. He was in The Longest Yard. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
he played in what was that
played for
movie?
Brown,
That
yeah.
show?
He played for
The
the
A-Team.
Cleveland Browns and
Yeah.
played for, went to school, went to college at Syracuse, played whatever,
White.
that field hockey or something.
yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I remember that.
He was a,
Yeah.
big
Holy shit.
athlete. played
And we
all of
finally hit
everything.
the
That is a shame, but hey, it's something that you can never stop. So there you go.
exactly. Hello, Steve.
Oh, hey,
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
How are you?
Hello.
You jumped in halfway through that.
What's up, Steve?
Hello, Steve.
David, Laura.
Hello, hello, hello.
Mm.
Figure, yeah.
There you go.
Well, some of you got to reminisce on some child or some stars from back in the day.
Yeah, the child.
Yeah,
childhood-
and you will too in about 30 years.
Oh, well, you know, there's movie stars that were prevalent in my childhood, but were also prevalent in your time too, right?
Mm.
Like Robin Williams was really big in the 90s. But he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
also pretty big on what was the show he did?
Mork and
Mindy.
Mindy.
Mork and Mindy,
That's
right?
when- yeah.
That would have been your guys' time period. My time
Yes.
period
Oh, yeah,
with him would have been in the
definitely, yeah.
90s. Early
I grew up
Tell
with
you what.
Mork and Mindy.
It
what
was pretty
Brady
hot,
Bunch?
stressing.
There's David.
Brady Bunch and all them. I
Yeah.
grew up with that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes stars, you know, they transition over 2 or 3 generations, and
Mm.
2 or 3 generations get to enjoy their acting at different levels of
Oh,
that,
definitely.
different time periods.
Yeah.
So, which is kind of cool. So,
Yeah.
Doubtfire, oh, that's a
That's
classic,
Doubtfire.
man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Williams cross dressing. Whoa, yeah.
And you know,
Give me that
do
Doubtfire.
you know that they were gonna do a Mrs. Doubtfire 2 before he passed?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
He signed
It was already in
up for the
recording.
movie. He was gonna do it. Yep. Now they're not.
No, he'd already started recording it.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's a shame.
Yep.
It's what depression does to people.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
He
How
may
are you,
al-
Really
Paul?
great movies.
Hey, good. How you doing, Steve?
Good, good, good. Thank you.
How's the weather out there in Southern California?
Cloudy and misty.
As you can see, Ron Lockwood's living the good life up in the north.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, he is.
I was going to
Looks like
say,
a
I'm jealous.
gorgeous day.
we want the sunshine here.
Sunny and
Yeah, wouldn't
smoky.
say
here.
no to it either.
We're getting
Well,
all that
it's-
smoke from the
Getting the smoke from the west
Canada.
coast, the fires.
up in Canada.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I saw that. Lynn. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw that too. And everybody's playing in it. All of the original.
all the original characters are coming back.
Yep.
Right.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, who was the one that played Beetlejuice?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Michael. I love him, man. He was good in the other guys. Beetlejuice.
Night Shift is
Um,
probably one of my favorite.
Night Shift.
Yeah, Night Shift. That was
Multiplicity.
Multiplicity.
That was
yeah.
hilarious movie.
But the happy-go-lucky attitude in Night Shift is hilarious.
I got that movie on my watch list, Justin. The other guys, I gotta watch it.
The only thing about these movie not remakes, but sequels, when there's been a massive gap, they tend to
Yeah.
come back and ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And-
also
it-
do that with
it-
Beetlejuice.
so what's the temperature like over there, Ron?
Probably about 70 today.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all
that's nice.
suck.
Yeah.
Is it me or does that look more like a green screen than Ron's actually outside?
It does. It does, don't it? It
Like
does.
the windsock
You need to
barely
take a
is moving.
photo of that and use it as
Yeah.
your green screen.
Yeah. Brought by Shutterstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the Shutterstock.
Oh, now the wind thing is moving. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Poor
flown
Ron.
my drone up on that mountain.
Poor Ron's never gonna live down the Shutterstock thing.
What was
Thanks
that,
to Matt.
Ron? You did on that mountain?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
Ron.
drone up there.
You went up there.
Oh yeah.
Can you fly around there? I mean,
Oh,
technically
yeah.
that's an airport, right? So isn't it classified as one?
A
Or is it-
drone. Can you fly a drone?
It's going to be a problem here in about 2 weeks. The flight service is coming back that used to be based here. So there'll actually be a helicopter in this hangar.
Okay.
So company I used to work for years ago, they were
Where you
here
got-
and then they left about 2 years.
So you
Now
guys are
coming back.
sharing an airport or what? Or you guys are sharing two different?
Well, it's just the hangar, but we're
So-
sharing the whole ambulance.
Is it two rival companies are on the same property pretty much?
No, we're not rivals.
Ah.
We're gonna. They used to. Black Hills Life Flight is part of Air Method System, same company I work for in California.
Mhm.
But they have a helicopter and one or two fixed wing up in Rapid City, which is about an hour north of here. But they used to have one of their helicopters here. I don't know why they pulled it out, but they left about 2 years ago, and we were trying to get somebody else here because boy, like last night, we got a call for a crash. Thank God it turned out to be nothing, but man, we would have been a 3-hour drive to any kind of good hospital last night.
A 3-hour tour, huh?
Yeah,
3-hour tour.
middle of BFG last night.
Oh, was it, what was it? Harry and Meghan? You were rolling on them, driving through New York with a 2-hour chase, supposedly?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Anyway, it is. You can't race around out here at night between the deer and the elk.
Yeah.
Careful. Our ambulance hit an elk about a year ago. It wasn't pretty. Actually, that big front steel bumper held up. The elk
Mhm.
didn't do. But,
Mm.
Yeah, you guys have animal guards, not bumper guards.
Yeah.
This happened a couple miles from my house yesterday.
Oh, shit.
no.
Oh, one dead. That's
Yeah, there was 3 severely injured and 1 died, and that box truck just ran right into that SUV that
oh
was pulling
man.
that trailer. And just completely decimated it.
No kidding.
And they had the highway shut down. I had to divert and go way around to get where I was going yesterday. Or
Yeah. Fatality, the highway shut down 6-8 hours easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Years ago, there was a terrible crash in Costa Mesa and the city of Costa Mesa, and this guy came through and the car ended up hitting it. They flew through the red light. The car ended up T-boning a man and a woman driving, they had the right of way. This guy flies through. They ended up T-boning the car. They both end up passing away. The child was in the back seat in the car seat. It hit so hard, it broke through it. The car seat went through the windshield, went down, sliding across the other curb. Only 2 little scratches on the child's forehead. And that was it.
oh, thank God.
But
Oh, Jesus.
you lost both your parents, in that blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Wow.
Laura, give me a hand.
Ugh. Oh,
Did you ever see that guy on the motorcycle on YouTube that's rear-ended that car like real high speed, but he just flipped over and landed on the hood?
Yeah.
And he was completely fine. He smacked the hell out of the back of the car, but it just hit the right way, and it shot his body up, and he just flipped and landed right on his ass on the front on the hood. It was
God
completely
damn.
fine. Got up off the car, walked around, was like, "What the hell's happened?"
Walked it off.
yeah. Am I dead?
And how much of that is just being in shock too?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just pure luck. I mean, at
I'll
that
bet you
point,
never rode again.
Score 9.9.
Yeah.
Would have got
After that,
a 10 if he hadn't damaged the bike.
After that, he bought a 50C scooter. Oh, wow.
There's the weather here.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Far out.
There's where I am, right there.
Oh. Wowzers.
You might need an umbrella.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, watch this and watch this shit, Tim.
All right.
Lanes and get rammed by a motorcycle on a highway supposedly in Belarus.
Dude straight just ninja onto the roof.
Holy shit.
Now that is a 10. That's a 10 out of 10 there.
No, it's a 10.9. He damaged the
Look at
bike.
He said, "Yeah."
Yay.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. He better have bought a lottery ticket. He better have bought a lottery ticket.
You got that right.
Lucky.
Funny, yeah.
He changed his name to Lucky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no.
Holy crap. Let's see. What's that in Fahrenheit?
I mean, that was almost like that was out of the movies right there. That dude was.
Well, it almost looked like he landed feet first on top of the sunroof.
He did. He just flipped
He
over
did.
and landed right on his feet and stood up. Pretty much was half stood up on the car.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like he was car surfing.
Like I guarantee he had no injuries. That dude he flipped perfect, just landed right on his
He
feet.
might have had a couple of strains or whatever, but yeah.
Damaged ego.
Yeah, it was perfect angular momentum there. He just landed on the right angle.
Yep.
That was amazing.
It's
Well,
just
here's what the weather's like down here right now.
Ah,
Oh, it's all
looks
cloudy.
looks like it here.
There's some long ass boat slips right there, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the-
It's a launch ramp.
the tide goes
They're
in.
long.
Well,
They're
they're
long
wide.
though.
Yeah, but they're
We don't-
wide too, which tells you some big ass boats are going in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and it's
Yeah.
low tide. So that's why
We
you're
don't
seeing
have
those floats sitting down so low in the water.
That's
Yeah.
what you
They
see.
go
They
it.
don't
up and
have
down,
long
they,
ones
they
like
go
that.
up and down the poles, right? As the water
Yeah.
comes in.
Exactly.
That's when you
We
see
don't
it.
have long ones like that over here.
That's when you see
There's that
18
long.
wheelers backing up in there with a fucking yacht on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are big ramps right there.
Damn.
Yeah, well, you can put, well, not at low tide, because that boat right there that just pulled in is about a 24 footer.
Well, you can see where the water line is on the cement, like where it
Yeah.
normally would be at.
And if you
So
look in the
discolorization.
far distance, that's where they put them up on the hard, right?
Yeah, that's hard. Well, it'll
Sorry.
be changing, but they over here, right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hard stand.
That's the hard right now.
Yeah.
And then this is the entrance for the launch ramp, and then
Yep.
this is the parking that runs over here.
Okay.
For the trailers and the trucks. And
Yeah, after you launch, you drive over here and park over here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, those are definitely big enough for an 18 wheeler to
Wow.
back up and drop a huge boat in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Sure.
huge, man.
Oh yeah, we have some boats that come in there with the big during the days. It's been long past when Bushmill used to have the offshore racing, used to sponsor it, and you'd get the big offshore racers out here.
Yeah. Monohulls. Yeah.
But well, even not even the monohull. Well, later on they went to the multi-hull too.
Multi-try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the try. Well, them slips, man, they big enough for a catamaran.
You can
Big
tell,
ass catamaran.
tell Tim's been looking
Well,
at
the
pro
catamarans are
shows.
awful hard to get in here. Actually, the only place you can put, like, if you look behind me in the picture right here, is on the end ties. That's the only place you can put a catamaran in the harbor right now.
Oh, really? Oh,
In
shit.
fact, one of our members of our boaters association, he's got a tri-hull, but what happens is they fold up, so he can get into a single slip and they fold up on the inside and then they fold down.
Oh, great.
So it's kinda
okay.
like
so
an
it's not a
RV.
tri. It's not like a trimaran, That's
It's a trimaran sailboat. Yeah, exactly.
and it
But
folds.
the
Huh.
pontoon,
But the hulls are on hinges and they'll come up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
kind of
never
like
saw
an
An
RV
X-wing.
with pop outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like an X-wing.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool, man. I never seen them. I saw trimarans, catamarans, monohulls.
See,
Never
what
seen
Lynn
shit like
needs to
that.
do is Lynn needs to do best of both worlds and get one of those RVs you can just drive into the water.
Hey, there you go.
Let me
Houseboat.
share the weather where we are.
okay.
Houseboat.
It's pretty dark.
Shit, it's
Oh my
90
god.
That is pretty funny, David.
It's 93 here.
David, you know what I could have done instead of you doing that?
You could have shot them out the window, yes.
There you go. There's the window.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's dark.
But just so you're aware, Ron, you may have that perfect blue sky there, but you're infected by clouds. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
we're going to have clear blue sky for the next 4 days.
Right.
Oh, I feel lucky.
Because weathermen are always perfect.
Mm.
I
Well,
would
they-
have to say that's kind of an old joke. I would say they're pretty fucking accurate these days, for the most
Whoa.
part.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
20
agree.
years ago, that
Hey,
joke
Dean.
would have,
Well,
because the computer models these days are just so much more advanced and
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, by the way, Paul, did Lynn ever sell her other RV?
No,
Why didn't you ask her? She's in the chat. Hi,
Yeah.
Lynn.
why,
I was
Lynn?
just
You could
wondering
just
if she
literally
sold
go. Lynn could literally just go down there where Paul flies his drone and just drive right off the side, Poof, right into the water.
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
I thought it was floatable.
Just put a couple buoys on the side and just take off right over the railing.
Buoy.
Put a pontoon thing on underneath of it.
Buoys.
Yep.
Boys.
Oh,
Boys.
Boys.
You always
Yeah,
always
go-
thinking about boys.
geez. Yeah, go strap a couple boys to the side of your RV. There you go.
That's what they're called. They're called boys.
Boys.
They're not
Buoys.
buoys. Buoys.
You
What's
said
that?
strap a couple boys to your fucking. Oh my god.
over here they're called buoys.
They were
Yeah,
good
yeah.
until they stopped
That's
breathing.
because you guys don't understand English.
Yeah.
Well,
not
yeah.
proper English.
That's David and Dominic are talking about proper English.
We speak the American English, which is the proper English.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Listen, Justin, shut up, or I'm going to send the English back over to nuke you.
Bring it on.
Wait a
You already
minute.
lost once.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We've already nuked you twice. Bet you didn't know that, did you?
That's why in English encyclopedias they don't have it go back to 1776, do they?
Yeah. But did you know that, Justin? The British technically nuked America twice.
What?
Well, again,
Really?
Yeah, we did.
Well, when you
And I've got
they
the
were-
video to prove it.
Well, okay, let's
they
see
nuked.
this.
They nuked America twice.
Technically, yes. Basically, in the
Okay.
60s, the Americans invited the British to use their planes
They're
to
testing range.
stimulate a nuclear attack on America. And whilst the America managed to intercept one plane, by intercepting that plane, it allowed the other 7 planes to go on and nuke Washington, New York, and Florida.
Where did that? You guys remember that lost nuke that they lost somewhere? What was it, in the Everglades? And they never found it.
Yeah, I
Nope.
remember that.
They actually lost one out of a bomber.
When
Yeah,
was
And
this?
it landed
When
in a.
was this?
It was back in like the 70s or 80s or something.
Hmm.
But they lost a nuke, and it was either in Louisiana, Everglades, and Florida, somewhere where it was swampy, and they've
Hmm.
never actually found it.
That was a long
Never.
time ago.
Now
Well,
you're making me
again,
feel old, Steve.
Huh?
You are.
Now you're
old.
making me feel old.
You're old.
70s. That was a long time ago. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
I was in high school.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well,
Okay.
I graduated in 71.
Holy shit! You graduated when I was being born.
Right. For
There you
anyone
go.
that's interested in when the UK nuked America twice,
Not really. Not really.
twice, there it is. So, Justin, don't piss us off. We'll be back.
David, let's qualify that. Who's reporting that?
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say.
an American website.
No. Who's reporting it?
What?
Fakenews.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not fake news. It was declassified in 1997.
It was a simulation, not an actual nuking.
Yes, but we still got through. We still could have nuked you.
But see, look, they
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
the
Yeah.
U.S. has lost at least 3 nuclear bombs that have never been located,
Yep.
Hmm.
and one of them was in a swamp, in one of the states that have a lot of swamp area, and they've never been able to find it.
Hmm.
Gonna see Curtis going down one day underwater, going, "Oh, what's this? Dung, dung, boom!"
Yeah.
Well, that's like diving in Hawaii. When you're over there diving, they say if it looks man-made, don't touch it
Exactly.
because of all unexploded armaments and ordnance that are in the water there after Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, there's heaps. Yeah.
There's all over the place. Because I dove over in off of Maui and just off the island of Molokai, and you'd be surprised how much armament is even over there.
Oh, look how much unexploded ordnance these magnet fishers have been pulling out around the U.S. over the years,
Yeah,
last couple of years.
And the UK.
They've been
I
pulling
wonder
it out
why-
left and right.
I wonder why America stopped exploring the sea. Something must be down there they don't want to fucking bring
No,
out.
I have a feeling we don't explore the sea because we have no interest in. That's not a big interest to anybody.
oh, it's a huge interest.
No,
Not so much
interest.
not so much the government, but the petroleum industry. It's a huge
Right,
interest.
right. But what's more? I'm saying, but as far as a
They stopped exploring.
exploring type attitude, space is where it's at now. They could give a shit less about the ocean.
I reckon they should. I reckon they found something they don't want to talk about.
Yeah, some
Yeah, they found Justin.
some misplaced nuclear missiles. Yeah, we'll just leave them there and keep going.
I can see that. Honey, let's go fishing. Okay.
Well,
Boom.
I don't even think they would go off though, because most of those nuclear missiles have to have
Yeah, they need
set-
codes, don't
a
they?
particular set of
They
steps.
say it takes almost a nuclear event to set off a nuclear missile these days.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
because there has to be
It's a huge.
The
explosion to set one off.
the detonator for it.
well, it takes a complex set of steps to even set one off. I mean,
It also
Well,
needs
yeah, it has to
it
be.
needs
it has
3
to be
codes to
armed.
activate.
Yeah, it has to be armed.
Yeah.
yeah,
Has
it
to
could.
activate by 3 codes. I think it's your American president, your big
It's,
Ministry of Defense, and then someone else.
it's a 3-person thing. It's usually what the president, secretary of defense, and usually a general or
The
somebody
Pentagon.
like that.
The head of the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Chief, it's
Hey, guys, I'm gonna pop out.
Okay,
Catch you later,
Ron,
Ron.
thanks for pumping in, buddy.
All right, later,
See
Ron.
you later,
Good to
Ron.
see you.
Bye bye.
Pop
Take-
out.
good to see you, Ron. Take care.
Yeah, good,
Hey, good to see you. Take care.
Take
Care, Ron.
I'll
And
be
remember,
popping
when
in
you
a
see a
couple
beautiful
times over
woman,
the
say,
weekend.
"How you doing? How you doing?"
How you doing?
And
There you
then
go.
duck.
I'll tell her that came all the way from Australia.
That's right. Yeah.
There you go. Like Vinny said, it's a validation process.
Right, I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong too. Lynn might know, but I'm pretty sure there's more than 3 people that have cards with the codes, but there
Laura.
has to be at least 3 of them to agree on it. I think it is.
3 codes.
Yeah, but I think
Have to
there's
match.
more. Yeah, I think there's more than 3 people that have codes, but it has to be at least 3 of them have to agree to do it.
Don't-
Captain Joe says that he's editing his Avada crash content.
Don't let me find the 3rd tablet of the commandments, Laura. Smart ass. Funny is, you're getting older every day. You see that wrinkle underneath your eye?
Well, Tim, you're
Wait,
not getting any
you're-
younger, so
Shut up.
I am. I just reversed it. I decided about a year ago that it's going to start reversing in age.
That's what I should do, Steve. Yeah. Reversing.
No,
I'm going back
Right,
in my 40s now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, you do reverse in age.
Lynn's nailing it. 3
Yeah.
people, 2 keys.
Don't they have that at NORAD or something? Is it NORAD?
Well,
Well,
it's only
any kind of
one.
a command center.
Yeah, yeah.
there's 3
Because
states.
remember, Steve, back in the day when they used to have all those nuclear sites around the country, and they had a big command center, and the guys put your key in.
That was NORAD.
Launch.
That was
No,
NORAD.
no,
That's
no.
NORAD is only one. We still have, I think it's 7.
There's 3
7?
there's 3 states where ICBMs are located.
Huh.
But that's why they call it the nuclear triad, because unfortunately the ground missiles, I was just watching a thing about it. The ground missiles, they only have so long to decide to launch them before those would become ineffective, because they would obviously get countered by other nuclear missiles
Mm.
from other
They just
countries.
put them.
So that's why they have submarine ones that launch from submarines, and then they have the ones that are on the strategic bombers.
That's what I was going to say. They
That's
put it
why.
strategically
They're in
around the
the.
country.
That's why they're in the subs.
The
Yeah.
the most dangerous ones are the subs, because you can't find those fucking things.
Because
Those
they're
nuclear
always on the
pop-
move.
Yeah, and
Right.
they're very, US subs are very, very, very difficult to track.
Have they
Right,
adapted
accurate.
nuclear? Have they adapted nuclear to on the new
Cute.
winged
Oh.
ROVs that the military has?
Oh,
You
they
mean the
got very
drones?
technical in launching them now. These are the 3 stages you have. You have Alexa, launch missile. Google, launch missile. Microsoft, sorry, I'm doing an update.
Yeah.
Alexa, stop.
Sorry. I forgot that.
Now everybody's Alexa's going off.
Yeah, but you forgot about Bixby.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but
Okay,
that's not American, is it?
Yeah,
So it
don't
would
know.
be
Korean.
exactly. USA drone. Yes,
It would be
right out here
Wyoming.
in the desert.
It says
29. Okay.
Wyoming, Montana, and North Dakota are the three that have the.
Yeah, exactly where the Chinese balloon flew over.
So that means
Just
wonder why.
that was just a coincidence.
Which
Yeah,
is
I
so
know.
which is so funny.
Just pure coincidence.
Which
Exactly.
is which is
yet,
real,
but yet that balloon was completely movable and controllable. But
But the funny-
coincidence.
but the funny thing is those three states are very low populated states, but would be the three most dangerous to actually live in if you're
Mhm.
looking at it from that standpoint. So Ron's completely screwed. Let's just face that. Because
Yeah.
Ron's right in the dead center of the main target zone.
Yeah.
Those are the
Oh.
three states he likes to run around.
Well,
with.
Montana too.
Paul, just in case anything comes of it, I apologize for setting your device off.
Yeah.
Just in case the police are like, why is Paul trying to launch missiles?
And like
Yeah.
like the movie War Games.
Yeah.
His
That was a
Alexa
great
wouldn't
movie.
even call 911 for him. Wouldn't they ain't gonna report missiles.
Yeah, but could you imagine if Alexa could do that and all these bloody missiles started going off across America just because somebody gave a
Yeah.
command on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they.
Totally, Lynn.
Yeah,
Change it to
and
the
there's a
command.
lot of missile silos that actually a lot of people been buying over the years.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
banded ones. Lynn's nailing it right now, and she knows because all the in the old days, Air Force, all the SAC, Strategic Air Command bases, they all had it. And where I was stationed, I worked out
Yeah.
of a medical base next door, which was Norton, and the hospital that I worked at when I was in the Air Force was at March Air Force Base, Lynn. I was stationed there. Now there, when I was in, we had 5 B-52s that were loaded with bombs, and they were there was one on patrol, one coming down, and one going up, and the other two were on backup. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Yeah.
So this is a missile
saying,
silo that a bunch of millionaires bought, and
Yeah.
they've actually transformed it into a bunker.
Yeah,
And
hotels.
and what they and like each person that lives there, obviously they have money to invest in it, but they all have special skills. Like there's doctors and engineers and people that could actually run and maintain it inside the facility. And these are all the living quarters here. Then I think they have the medical facility. They have like a dining facility. They have like a rec room, entertainment room. Like it's pretty, there's actually a tour. They won't tell you which silo it is or where it's
Is
located.
there any
but-
particular reason why the food and medical's at the top? Because you would think they'd need to be in the middle.
But they
Hmm.
did a whole tour of the bunker. They just wouldn't tell you during the video where it was located at. But yeah, they bought an old missile silo.
You
and
mean
turned
you're
it
not
into-
like they're not like the British where we label our secret military bases?
Oh, military. They're actually signposted.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh.
secret bunker, and there's an arrow pointing to it.
Yeah. I've seen those. I've seen those photos.
Yeah, well, you can't really hide that shit. Everybody knows where everybody's stuff's at. I mean, let's face it.
It's an underground bunker.
Mhm.
You wouldn't know it's there unless you've seen the signpost.
Yeah.
I think Paul Murray's doing a runner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
Len.
I'm out
Now
of here.
that's
gonna
so
get
your the X was on
for a little bit,
the
aren't
old
you?
Minuteman ones. That's cool.
You'll be all right here, Paul.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
USA
We'll
Drone
take care
Flyer.
of
I
it.
know that. I don't know if you know. I'm in Dana Point, California, but yeah, I was out by there. I know exactly where you're talking about.
Like I was like, but I'm not telling anybody. Not like we're on the YouTube on a live stream or nothing.
Yeah.
Hello, Rod.
Hey, Rod.
What's up, Rod?
Evening all.
Mm.
But yeah, it's that tour that I watched of that bunker. It's freaking badass.
Evening, Dan.
And I think it was
Hi,
enough for
Dan.
like
Hi, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
And you know what's funny? You know what one of their biggest dilemmas that they had to figure out was they decided to go with duvets or what is it, the toilets,
Bidet.
bidets, because they figured out, they did the math, they figured out if they had to have enough toilet paper for 5 years, they would have had to use up an entire level of the bunker in order to fill it up with enough toilet paper for 5 years. So they decided to put duvets in all the bathrooms,
Yeah.
bidets, whatever.
It's a B day. And
B-I-D-E-T, B-day.
Chinese
well,
water.
actually, all they needed to do was go and ask all the mums how they stored all the toilet roll they bought before the pandemic.
Exactly.
All the what?
Toilet roll.
No, all the what?
Bog roll.
Bog
Toilet
roll.
paper.
All
Blue
the
roll.
Paper.
all the whoever.
Bunny paper.
He said all
Mothers
the, he said
All the mothers.
all the mothers that hoarded
Oh.
it during COVID.
Mhm.
Okay, mothers. All right.
Yeah, everybody, we all had that thing of storing that amount of toilet paper.
We're going into lockdown. What do we need? Food.
I was giving. I was giving
Bertha-
my neighbors. I was giving my neighbors toilet rolls on my Phantom 4. I had the bait release.
Bertha
good
is a
one.
black.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Good one. Good one, Dan.
What do you say? Everyone else
Dan.
done
It's
this.
post, Tim.
I know. Oh my God. Good on you, Dan. What's up, man?
And are you taking the piss out of Bertha again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, times have sure changed over the years, and I learned a lot. Which my dad had 6 brothers, and of the oldest one, he actually worked on the detonators, the invention of the detonators at White Sands, New Mexico. He worked
Oh,
there
that'd be-
for the atomic bomb. He was on
That'd
the
be
design of
fascinating.
it.
Holy shit.
Fascinating.
Yeah. And then another uncle,
Safe
he,
journey, Paul.
he worked
Yeah.
he worked for the Pentagon,
We'll be waiting for the video.
Mhm.
CIA Pentagon.
Shit.
Couldn't really know until after his death, and then we found out he was actually his design is the design, what they call the bunker buster in order to go
Yeah.
through.
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
his design that are used for those bombs.
It'd be an interesting legacy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
They helped a lot in Desert Storm, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Who the hell turned Paul's camera off?
He did.
He's got a long arm, that's why.
So Paul's offset, huh?
Yeah, it's gone to fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no one there. It just turned itself off.
No worries.
The
Alright.
miners
Alright,
come
guys.
down.
Who's host?
Paul.
Always.
Oh,
Paul.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get back to a black screen, no? Yeah.
Paul, what's the matter? No, you don't have an ice cream in hand. What's wrong?
Exactly.
What? I
Too
just
cold.
got finished the bowl. Actually, I'm going up for coffee right shortly here, so.
I'm eating my wheat bix.
Oh.
Wait a
Yeah.
bit.
Yummy. Yummy.
Yeah, it's when you're talking about it, it's crazy times when you think back about it. Because like when I was stationed at March,
Oh, Dave
we-
Ennis has just dropped out
we were
Okay. I've lost
with
Dave.
his long goodbyes.
Yeah.
See you, Dave.
Bye-bye, Dave.
take care.
Adios. Bye.
We would do the medical roll calls to the actual where the B-52s were at. They had a separate lockdown facilities there for all the crews. They were there for 120 day time for 120 days. And they didn't leave. They were locked into that area for 120 days. And so
Wow.
we'd have to go every morning for sick call out there to find out if anybody was ill. The group of us would go out there with a flight surgeon.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Paul's loading up Mia in the garage.
Okay.
In the garage.
Garage.
Oh, you had to open the bonnet.
Hood.
Boot.
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 We'll get to
Tucson
see him
City.
fly again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other place was Vandenberg. People don't
Yeah.
realize that of Air Force Base had
Yep.
silos out there.
Yes, hot rod.
Hot rod.
Hey, Rod.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
There's
Ron.
the camera.
There's the camera. There we go.
There
How
we
you
go.
doing, sir?
Thank God it's Friday. God, what a week.
Yeah.
And today
That
was
was
worse.
so yesterday. That was so yesterday.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you.
Literally.
Oh, damn.
I got a new toy that came in today.
Oh, great.
Yeah, let's see if it shows up.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can see most of
RC
it.
controller.
The Pro,
Yeah.
yeah, the RC Pro.
Yeah.
So I didn't order the kit that had it, the Mavic 3 Pro with that kit. So
Yeah.
it was a little expensive. So I
It
sort
was
of
good, Dan.
I sort of split it between paychecks, so to speak. So I went ahead and did it because I'm thinking about doing something that might be fun to do. So I do a lot of flying over at the pier with the surfers, and starting to think about live streaming those flights over the surfers.
Mm.
And unlike Mikey and Philly, I don't have to worry about violating any rules because the drone would be about 200 feet in front of me and over the water. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be where my where that picture is in my background.
Oh,
Right there.
nice. Just hope it's a good, that same sunset then. Or
No, that's a
sunrise.
sunrise. East
Ah,
Coast of
bugger, I
Florida.
got it wrong. Had a
Yeah,
50% chance there.
yeah, exactly.
I backed the wrong one.
I'm on the wrong side for that. My view of the sunset is, well, trees in front of me.
Oh, I know
Mm.
that feeling.
So that's why I always go over and do sunrises. Although maybe that'd be a
Johnny.
reason to live on the other coast. At least if you were doing sunsets, you wouldn't have to get up early.
Hello,
Yeah, that's
Dustin.
what I
Hello,
don't
Johnny.
like about sunrise. Sunrise
that's
is
why-
too hard.
That's why Steve lives on the West Coast, so that he can do evening flights instead of early morning flights.
Well, I'll tell you what, this whole entire year with all the rain we had, and
You
now we're into what we call here May gray, then the June gloom, which is nothing but the overcast. It's nothing. It's just gray out there, and you can't see anything.
Our rainy season is starting.
I see Johnny Jones players in the chat, guys. Anybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Johnny.
Johnny.
And Dustin's in there.
Hey, Johnny.
So what I can't figure out how to do, Steve, is apparently there's no way to connect the RC Pro to the goggles too. Even if you go USB-C to USB-C, you can go from the goggles to the RC Pro and then HDMI out of that to like a TV or something, but you can't go the other way.
You can't go HDMI. There's no HDMI out of it.
Not
Don't think so.
on the goggles. Or there is an HDMI out on the controller, but there's no HDMI in on the goggles.
Oh,
And the
Okay.
USB-C to USB-C it apparently only goes one direction from the goggles out, which I don't quite get. So they've got some things they need to work on that would make it easier. So the goggles that connect to the drone,
Uh-huh.
so you can see it that way, which is, I guess, okay. But it's kind of one of those, I'd rather have sort of a direct connection from that controller directly to the goggles and not have to worry about the goggles having the signal from, because the signal on the RC is going to be stronger than the signal on the goggles.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'd rather just, and the thing is, I got the goggles too. So
Yeah, because you got the number 2 version of the goggles, right?
right, which
Yeah.
actually has Wi-Fi and DLNA support, wireless connectivity support. So I suppose if I put a DLNA app on the smart controller, that then I could broadcast. But then you got to have a Wi-Fi network, which I have one. I actually have a little portable Wi-Fi router
Yeah.
that I could plug into a power bank and set it up anywhere, so that I could have Wi-Fi basically anywhere I want. So
That's like
yeah.
the kind of like the yellow does.
Actually, where is that thing?
That Paul used to have, but Curtis Dart uses one for
Hang
his
on,
live
let me
broadcast.
grab it. I think I got that thing right here.
Hi, Jody.
Weirdo. David, tell Laura to stop.
Laura,
Yeah.
pack it in.
I'm not doing
Thank you.
anything.
Yeah,
Thank you, David.
there we go.
Welcome, Tim.
Oh, well, that's cool. Who's
Yeah,
that made by?
wireless. It's on Amazon.
Huh.
GL net.
Freezing.
Yeah, because that YOLO that Paul had before, he had it, and then it really wasn't what he wanted to do. And I know Curtis Dart bought one, but he bought the Pro model, which gives multiple inputs.
Yeah, so you
And
can
so
see
he can run 5 inputs on it or something like that.
So this is got a micro for power. So you could just get a micro USB out of a power bank, right? To
Mhm.
power this thing. So it's got the 3 wired plugs, but it's also it's a Wi-Fi router as well.
Router.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little mini Wi-Fi router. I
Router.
bought a long time ago, thinking I was going to use it because I wanted to do with the live deck for my Autel, some connectivity stuff. So I ended up buying it. Never did it. Never ended up doing it what I planned, but I still got it. So
Jody.
I still have the ability to set up Wi-Fi anywhere I go.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
I didn't say anything. Keep going. It's going to take me about 30 minutes to read this shit.
So potentially my
Not that long.
workaround, Steve, is to set that
Oh,
little
God, what have you done,
Wi-Fi
Laura?
up, put the goggles into the Wi-Fi streaming, and then put a streaming app on the smart controller.
Tim?
Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan.
Good evening.
Howdy, Dan.
Hey,
What I'm finding kind of interestingly difficult to do is install apps on that freaking thing, because it doesn't come with the Google Play Store install.
Oh, okay.
No,
so you got
the
a sideload.
DJI has always had problems with that, of installing additional apps on
So
it.
you got to go through gyrations to sort of get the APKs and just copy the APKs on and then
Yeah,
launch them
You
to
got a
install.
yeah, side loading has been the problem always.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you're side loading.
side
That's what
loading
you're doing.
apps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah.
I don't know why they I don't know why they make it so hard.
Well, with the Wi-Fi going to the delay, how much of a delay is there going to be on that though?
Yeah.
Probably not much.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's already 120 milliseconds from the drone to the goggles. So
Oh, that's an eternity.
My God, not
Tim?
you too,
so
Dave.
I don't think the latency on the Wi-Fi would be anything.
Sorry, guys, just a minute. Tim, that link I've just sent you is just in case Laura and Justin are sending you long messages. They're using Chat AI to produce them.
Jesus.
That's the website they're using, so you can get them back.
I gotta sign up to it. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's
You gotta
it's
Google
free
And
It's
you got a
great
Google account.
and
If
funny.
you've got a
Yeah, but
Google
I
account, you
got-
can just log in with Google.
Yeah, but I got enough fucking programs.
It's not a program, it's website, and it's brilliant.
That's good. That's really good.
But that's what they're doing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're now writing the thesis papers for all the people that have to go to college. You don't
I
have to
needed
write them
them in high
anymore.
school when I had to write my thesis.
I'm lazy. That's exactly how I do it too.
Yeah, passed my university course in 24 hours.
Actually, Steve,
Yeah,
some students caught a teacher grading using,
AI.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Using AI to grade. Really?
yeah, yeah.
Years and years ago, I challenged a teacher just to prove the teacher wrong in high school because my folks had bought us World Book Encyclopedia. Well, going in our age group, everybody was Encyclopedia Britannica. So
Yeah, yeah.
they know that I copied word for word out of the World Book Encyclopedia, put it in. I got almost a perfect score on the report, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so what did I do? I was young, dumb, and stupid. I brought in the copy of the World Book Encyclopedia, put it on the desk, and says, I wanted to know. I said, I thought you knew if it came out of an encyclopedia or not. And called him out right in class.
Yeah.
That was a
That's
dumb
the-
move on my part.
That's-
You
Isn't
know,
it weird that any of the encyclopedias we had back in the 70s and 80s, they're not being sold anymore?
They're all electronic.
yeah, it's all
Yeah.
electronic.
Because I know when my son now, he's what, 36. When he was going to school, I bought him the whole Encyclopedia Britannica on
Yeah, I had it.
on DVDs.
Oh, DVD.
Oh.
Yeah, they came on DVDs, and once you loaded it in, and then it would update constantly once you got it.
I had the stand. I had all the books. I used to read them oh man.
So what the
Yeah.
hell is it, Dan? Don't just sit there and stare at it.
So,
Let's
Steve,
light it and find out.
I had a
Yeah.
similar experience of calling a teacher out in class. It was a history class. My dad
History
was in
class.
my dad was in the Navy, so I was always good on military stuff. And anyways, I forget exactly what the hell the teacher said, but let's just say I called him out, and everybody in the class kind of knew that when he started talking that he was wrong.
Mhm.
And he kind of realized that he was wrong. And the next thing that happened was he started yelling at two kids that were talking so that he could change the subject. And after we came out of the class, they were like, don't do that again. You get him to yelling at us.
Yeah.
That was his way of dodging and getting out of the subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yelling
I
at two
love
kids that were
history
talking because he knew that he was wrong.
Yeah.
I was right. He was wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And what are you young little twerp? You don't know anything.
Oh,
Hold on.
Ian.
Hold on. I'm going to do a favor. I'm going to call the fire department and have them on standby. Give me a minute.
Oh, why?
Fucking nut.
Bro, I'm in my lab right now. This is pyrotechnics area, bro. I do dumb shit in here.
Ugh.
Oh, right.
I used to love history class, but I was mostly Civil War
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, my football coach, he taught my history class, I think my sophomore year. My God, the kids loved. I would get him talking and we'd get to the end of class and he'd finally get around to, oh yeah, you guys got to, because I could go on and on and on with him because how much I knew about historical stuff and military stuff. Because I'd
I
already
went to
studied
every
it all.
location that the Civil War was fought, like every battle that they had. I went to every
Oh, that'd
location
be great.
Cool.
Wow.
and I did it in a year. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
See, you need
The
to
nostalgia that you feel, when you're
do that today with a drone.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you don't get the feeling that you do when you step on, you don't get
But
the
you get an
feeling.
aerial perspective of it, though.
Well, aerial, yeah, you could. Freezing. God damn.
What? Ow, fuck.
Dan's our new nuclear missile technician there.
You don't have, you don't have one of those
he stepped
freaking
out of the
electronic
silo
ones?
in order to figure out what this part is.
Right.
He
Come
does it without
on.
the 2 keys.
Yeah.
You don't have the new high-tech electronic ones that don't require a
What?
flint?
You want?
Oh,
hey,
they
you
don't
want
have
me-
no flint and you just push the button and it's
You
like a
push the
blue.
button, it's electronic. It's
Yeah.
just electrical current.
That's no
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
it's
one of
no
them.
fun.
Then you can't do
I
this
agree there.
bullshit.
I dropped it and broke.
It's like the
broke
best
mine.
firework ever. Just take the spring out that pushes the flint against the top, stretch it a little bit, and then pop the striker in there. Boom, and heat her up till she's red hot. Chuck it.
He's like-
That looks fun.
He looks like a kid in a candy store. Look at him.
Dan, why don't
I'm
you just
guessing
light up?
he's-
Why don't you just light up one of your lithium batteries?
Hey, that's
Oh,
next.
Jesus.
That's next.
It's
I am
amazing.
definitely
he's got
calling the
his
fire
fingers and-
department,
Yeah, it's amazing he's got his fingers and eyebrows yet.
right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Did you see that one
Jesus.
Tesla that went viral on the road where they closed the whole entire freeway down? And it was
Really?
the cells were started exploding. The guy
was
got out of
awesome.
the car, but it started exploding and and they just stood back and didn't do anything. 17 explosions.
Oh shit.
There it goes.
That would have been some heat right there, boy.
He's lost it.
Carpet.
Did you dial 911, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, bro.
That one expanded too much and just let loose. Didn't even get a chance to throw the grenade.
Yes, Dustin.
Jesus.
Yo, I used to do that to my friends at parties when nobody's paying
Um,
attention. That's the best. When everybody's sitting around a table, you just from across the room lob one of those grenades at them.
Serious question here, but does anyone know what One Vision's doing? Because I think he's like 4 hours behind us.
You know, I was just thinking that way he didn't
Really?
message us back.
that was
Yeah, I
about-
think
yeah,
he is.
That was
I think he's
what,
lagging.
30, 45
He's-
minutes ago. We're talking about buoys and boys.
Yeah, he's lagging really big time. Huh?
Yeah. Hit that little live button, so you
Wow.
can keep up with us.
No, hit refresh.
Yeah.
Problem is,
Then go to live.
Dominic, he's going to click that in 45 minutes and
See you
Paul
later,
will
Paul.
end it.
Bye-bye, Paul.
Guys,
Wait a
later,
minute,
Paul.
he's
Take
the-
care.
Yeah.
Wait a
Enjoy
minute.
your
Paul's the
day.
host. Paul's the
No.
host.
Not that Paul.
Wrong Paul.
Paul Murray's
Which
still the
Paul?
host.
Oh, Paul Murray's still. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
who's been letting people in?
Yeah,
You
it's
can come in
automatic.
anyways. You just click the link.
What if somebody comes in and shows their dick?
Exactly.
And
we
there's
got a
plenty of
problem.
You're here. How
Well, I
did you
can
get
show
in?
my dick, but I'm not trying to. But still, somebody can
Oh
just come
my
in and be
God.
like, check out my dick.
That's not happening.
Wait a minute. I'm
Yeah,
a
we're not having
co-host,
that
so I can
problem
stop him
again with
before
people.
I can turn the camera off before he
There's
has a
only
chance.
two that ain't co-host.
I mean,
I'm
I expected Hot Rod to do it because his name is Rod. That's the first thing I'd show when I come in. Like, check it out, Rod's here.
Oh my god.
Silly Dan.
What?
Yep.
Silly Dan.
Shit, I'd do it if my name was Rod.
Change your name to Rod then.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Uh,
Mine's
Where did
still, though.
Justin go?
Mine's perfect because it's
Justin's
Dan.
still here.
He's probably eating his burrito.
See,
yeah.
mine starts with D, which is perfect pickup line for the ladies. Because I can walk and be like, "Hey, my name's Daniel. I'll give you the D later." Hey.
Well, I can do the same thing because I'm also a D,
Dominic.
and so,
Yeah,
so is David.
yeah.
So we've
There
got
you
3
go.
D's in here.
See, you got the D's going on today, boys.
Heavy
Yeah.
D in the boys. Heavy D in the boys.
Perfect pickup line, Dom. You just come in and be like, "Hi, my name's Amic. I'll give you the D later."
Oh my god.
Oh, it's going down the toilet again.
Would you expect?
Ground control.
What'd you expect?
the
Dan
ma-
is here.
Yeah.
Not
ground
down the
control
toilet.
Would we
the
expect
major
anything
tom.
else?
I am the bravado of entertainment.
Yeah.
Ground
the
control
term.
to Major Tom.
Well,
He's
I'll
down
tell
this
you what,
morning.
this conversation sure has changed from where I was earlier today, meeting and talking with our state senator, and then coming into this conversation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is more entertaining.
Yeah, because you got to let it all
Right.
hang out.
Well, actually, our state senator is very conservative and having to deal with it. Listening to her today, it was like, oh my Lord. It's a wonder she has any brain left after going up to Sacramento. She's got to go every morning. Monday morning, she flies out and then she comes back on Thursday afternoon. She flies back because that's the time, that's the day's time frame. They've got to be up there.
It's good to see my
Yeah.
favorite black lesbian. Hi, Justin.
He's back from eating dinner, I'd say.
No, I wasn't eating dinner. I was getting the kids situated on their chores
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
because they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing.
How many shoes did you use?
All of them.
He's got the whip out.
Justin, that's what this is for.
Oh yeah.
Kids move quickly.
I had one and they were terrified of it. Remember the little red one I used to have? The
Exactly.
dog chewed that up too.
Exactly.
And just read what Dustin said.
That's
Yeah,
how
that
far
was a
behind he is.
simulation.
That's how far behind he is.
I wonder, yeah. We should rewind and see how far behind he is.
He
And
is
then
quite.
once he
He is
catches
about-
up, he'll realize.
Maybe he's
About 50
actually
minutes
in the-
behind.
maybe he's actually in the future sending messages from the future and there's time lag. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's the lag in the YouTube broadcast.
That's the lag in the metaverse.
Oh, guess who?
What are you doing there, Laura? It's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere.
You get to watch something interesting tomorrow.
What's that?
So I've been filming all the surfers. Well, tomorrow,
Meow.
more surfing, but it's not humans. It's the four-legged kind.
Meow.
Yeah.
It's
You going in
dog
between their
surfing.
legs
Dog
and stuff,
surfing.
man?
It's dog surfing.
Dog surfing.
Over their, pretty close over their heads.
Yeah, but what
Dan.
about in between their legs?
No, not while they're on the board.
Are you in the wave with them? That'd be ideal.
I'm literally, there's a couple of ways I do it. Sometimes I'm kind of right beside them. And then sometimes I'm right behind them.
It's just
And
like
now
you're
with the
wrong.
motion, now with the motion controller too, I can be in front of them and fly backwards.
Dude, you got to
with
get
the
in the
Avata.
wave with them and just fly right down the chute.
Does
with 'em.
anybody have one vision?
I have on,
um,
I have on a
Messenger?
couple. I've gone down the wave right behind them.
Dude, you
Take
gotta-
care, Ron.
You got to be in the
He
wave. to
left
see the
ages
wave.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
He's miles
Dan.
behind. You
The
might want
waves aren't that
Someone-
big.
Someone tell Dustin he's far behind.
Yeah,
found my-
like about 45 minutes behind.
I found my missing flashlight, by the way.
The
Come on,
live button
Rod.
won't work. He
That's
has to
where
hit
one
the
of these comes
refresh
into
button.
play, buddy.
At
So
least
you
half
press
an
the
hour.
live button, it brings you up to normal speed.
Rod,
Yeah.
that's where one of these comes into play.
Yeah,
Full
yeah.
acro, waterproof, and in the wave you
Mark.
go.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
That way,
Mark.
if it
Oh,
goes
that-
in the
that-
water,
that
you just
would
flip
be
upright and
awesome.
take off again.
Notice I got all capitals.
Oh, it's got turtle mode.
Yeah, well, hell, it'll even go underwater. It's a submersible. It sucks itself down. You can troll underneath the water.
Who makes
Are your
that?
videos behind, Dustin?
Yeah, Swell Pro.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
shit.
that swell
Oh,
pro.
okay.
Hey, check that. Hey,
Uh,
check this out.
You gotta be a
Dominic,
drone guy, Rod. You gotta have all the toys, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Paul was saying hi to us from the camera, like right in front of the camera.
Dustin, it doesn't matter if you're on live chat. That has nothing to do with you being 30 minutes behind on the stream.
Yeah, in the video.
Watch. You'll see Paul come up and he'll bring his drone right in front of the camera. Pretty cool.
Dude, the FPS rate is killing me.
Sean was doing that last night too. He was like 15 minutes behind on the live stream and didn't realize it until I told him.
Who was?
Sean,
Oh, really?
before he came, yeah.
Watch.
He
You'll
was on-
see.
Was that it?
That was a
No,
secret.
that was a bird, sorry.
That was the bird.
Oh, bugger.
You'll see it in a minute. He comes up right in front of the camera.
Man, that shit hit a huge drift, bro. It was like Tokyo Drift Harbor.
Who's sharing this?
Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
there he is.
There it is. See? He comes up right in
Yeah.
front of the camera.
Who's sharing this?
Me.
Oh, make it full screen.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, bro, water, where are you going?
He's landing.
Jesus,
Right there.
Do you see how it
It
just
looks like,
morphed
yeah,
and
it does
disappeared?
look like,
bro, it just
Yeah.
like
Right there.
shot into the water.
yeah, it does look like it on that angle that he's gonna.
That
let in the
happened
water.
about a month ago. He did the same thing, or 2 months ago
Yeah.
when he, as we thought
Yeah.
he crashed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
Paul's gonna
It's
come
just
in
the
and be
angle
like,
of the
"Oh, well,
camera.
No, I thought that was pretty cool.
By the way, I found my missing flashlight, Tim.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Rod, when you gonna buy a Swell Pro?
you probably just sat on it.
Okay.
Chasing
Nah.
surfers, you gotta have the right tools.
I found it. It was under the right cheek.
I'll give you something.
One
to sit
thing
on,
I've
Tim. Come
learned,
over
I don't want to
Give
get
you
too
something.
terribly close because I can't guess which fucking direction they're gonna cut.
Oh,
Are
that's
they
the
even selling
best.
those still, Dan?
What's that?
The
Swell
Swell
Pro?
Pro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember they
Okay.
had the big, like orange one. You know, the
Yeah.
big
I
one.
got that one too. I got the big one
It
too.
looked like the Phantom.
I don't fly them anymore because they're GPS. This is the only one I have fun with because this one does full acro. So this one's actually really
Yeah.
fun to play with in the
Now
water.
that looks fun.
Now, how much is one of those run?
You're looking at like $1,600. Am I
Yeah,
around
about
there?
Yeah,
three
it's,
grand.
But
Swell
it can
Pro.
actually, but it will actually go up under the water a little ways.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
until it
cool.
loses signal and then it'll float back to the top until it reconnects again.
Go
That's
to
pretty cool.
swellpro.com.
Yep.
That's when you catch the surfers in those big ass waves, like off
That's
the
what I'm
shores of
saying. You
Hawaii.
go right into the wave. with
In,
it, man.
in the water, all you can see is the sand floating around. The water's not very clear.
Well, we're not
Hmm.
trying to see under the water. We just want to make sure that if a wave hits the drone, that when the wave's done, it just recovers. You flip over
Yeah,
and take off
yeah.
again. And
No, I'm
Well.
talking about going between the big waves, like when the surfers go up
that's
under
what
the
I'm
waves.
talking about, bro.
Yeah,
in
you
the
get
chute
up under
with
there
them.
with them.
Yes.
That would be
Oh,
badass.
What big
yeah,
waves?
that'd
It's
be awesome
Florida.
footage.
No, I said like off the coast of Hawaii and stuff where they do the surfing
Yeah, no
competitions.
shit. That would be different.
Yeah, that would
That
be
I
really
would get
cool.
in. That I would get inside the wave, even with my current drones. So
I don't know why it looks so dark. Probably because the sun's like coming through at the weirdest angle. Right
Is
now.
that the fisherman? Dan?
What's that?
The fisherman?
No, this is the Swell Pro.
No, I
Spry
know, but the model.
Plus, the Spry Plus.
Oh, the plus?
Plus.
Spry Plus.
Hmm. Looks
Hey,
awesome.
Jody.
Yeah, I didn't like the original Swell Pro. It wasn't very good. The Spry Plus came with a bunch of cool new features.
Yeah.
I can actually put my goggles on and it already produces analog signal, so I have all the telemetry.
Oh, they don't even have it anymore then.
What's that? The Spry Plus?
Yeah.
You can buy the shells now, and build your own versions of them. They found it was better to go open source. This is still the original source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't there
Open source
isn't there
is
like a
like
Splash Drone 2 or 3
Yeah,
now?
there's a
It's
Splash 3,
bulky.
but,
It's 4 now.
but you
There's
can
4.
take these. So what they wanted to do was design it so people could put their own innards in it, so the FPV guys could already have the body, chassis, everything. They could just
Right.
install it inside there. So that's what made this model cool.
I know the new one is really fucking bulky looking.
So this is something I did off the Mavic 3 Pro.
All right, Rod, if
Actually
this sucks,
had-
I get to slap you in the face. Deal?
As long as I get to slap you back.
All right, deal.
So I had the drone in slow. I had the drone in slow mo, shooting in slow motion.
Well, I see that because you're flying with birds. I don't think birds fly 3 miles an hour.
Why is it sharing like this? Why is it sharing like this that it's only real small and shit?
Here.
Yeah, it's not even doing the full screen for some reason.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Are you
It might
trying
be
to
his,
dig up a bird's
it might,
butthole? What are we doing?
it might be
just-
his resolution of his screen.
I have a super higher. It's a 5K monitor. So
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why.
It's never done
probably
that
why.
before.
No.
anyways, I caught up to him and then got in beside him and was flying sideways with him, just following him along.
That's pretty sweet.
Tickle that.
It
baby hole.
was completely not planned, Steve. It was literally I was flying around doing slow mo on the waves because I like doing slow mo with it makes the waves look bigger in slow mo. It just happened to look up and went Pelicans and took off after him.
So
They look like a damn what's the name? What's that flying dinosaur?
I assume we're shooting at like 120
Pterodactyl.
frames per
Yeah,
second.
that's
Pterodactyl.
120. That's 120.
Pterodactyl.
That's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
they're all pterodactyls. Look at them. They're flying in.
The Florida Pelicans are fucking big. Everybody asks me, doesn't the drone bother them? And I tell everybody, The drone is a mosquito compared to them. They look at that thing and just go, "Mm, yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, you
They
see
hate,
their
It's not a threat."
they hate FPV drones because they make so much noise and they're so damn fast.
well, you see their beaks, right? They're like flying samurai swords.
That they are.
They
Yeah, that
fucking
they
just-
are.
If you look at a pterodactyl in flight and look at that, yeah, it's the same.
Anyways, it
Is
was
that-
one
is
of
the
those
rod.
one of those unexpected ones
Whoa.
that
God damn.
Yeah, he stopped the footage before he ran into the Baywatch tower from flying sideways.
He should
Oh,
be back.
killed a
anytime.
he's
pelican.
flying a ship.
Yeah, he should be back anytime now.
Yep.
but unexpected opportunity, and it turned out a hell of a lot better than I thought it would.
It turned out nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Well, I don't, what did you do? You didn't schedule them ahead of time and get rid of the production staff and everything? Is like,
No,
okay, guys,
no.
come on.
Yeah, you
Like-
had to schedule them.
Like a day. Oh, where
You
the
had to
hell
make
is-
a booking with them.
like a
Right.
day later. Like a day later, I wasn't doing it in slow mo. I was just in regular mode. I was following a flock of them like that, and I wasn't. But I was kind of more at a 45-degree angle back from him, and like half the flock stopped and turned, and like 3 of them kept going. So I kept the drone flying forward, but one of those birds that turned must have actually elevated because my drone did a quick little jerk like this. And after I brought the drone back, the tip of one of my props was missing. So I think one of the pelicans
Oh,
whacked
you
the
lucked
prop.
out.
Yeah, I lucked out that it only just ticked it
Hmm.
instead of taking the entire drone out. So whatever.
Yeah,
But
we've
did it
got-
get
we've-
eaten by an alligator?
We've got our biggest problem here when you're around the harbor is seagulls, because they'll swarm on you.
Seagulls are, I've heard, are aggressive.
But we do have
Stephen alone.
pelicans, but the herons that are flying around here that we have.
They're aggressive.
Yeah.
I kind of want to attach a bunch of hot dogs to an FPV drone and fly it through seagulls and see what they do.
You don't have to just fly your drone and they'll attack it.
That's what I want to see if they'll do, because I'll drag them down the beach line over the top of everybody. They'll just be pooping on everybody. I'll just be screaming through it in my FPV drone.
You just,
Just
what
little
you do
bird
is you
shit
just got,
rockets everywhere.
you got to
Oh
follow
my
them.
God.
You got to follow them 2 times a day here, Dan. Once to where they're going into the dump
Hmm.
over the hill, and they go over there to feed, and then once they fly back to come over here to do feeding over here.
Well, we used
Yeah.
to take Pringles and put liquid laxative in the thing and then crush them all up, and then we'd scatter them on the beach and let all the seagulls do it an hour before people would come to the beach. And then all day, bro, for like 4 or 5 hours, birds just be flying everywhere, shitting on everybody. It was
Oh,
amazing.
damn.
Amazing.
Oh,
I was a
my
dick when I was a
Lord.
teenager. I didn't care.
Did you ever the ducks or whatever the fuck give them Alka-Seltzer?
No, dude, I didn't want to blow up ducks.
No.
Well, there's things you can do to ducks that are weird. Like if you manage to get salt. So if you take what's that salt you put on steak? Collier's kosher salt?
Kosher salt?
Kosher salt. If you can get a bunch of kosher salt on a duck, it'll freeze. It like does something weird to the oil on their coat, and it makes them just so they can't move until they get wet, or you dunk them or whatever, and then it all comes off. But it's really neat to see what kosher does to the duck oil.
Jesus.
Why do you keep calling yourself?
What? Dang, Jesus. My hair ain't that long.
There you go, Dan. I did find it. You just got to dig into the solution to find it. There you
What's
go.
that?
Oh,
Oh, there you
There
go.
it is.
Yeah. Oh,
the
that's fun.
spry.
That's nice. They've come down. Oh, now they're discontinued on here.
Oh,
Sold
no.
out.
Sold out.
Yeah.
What's the
That-
newest splash drone, Stu?
That's a sweet.
Hi, Paul.
What?
Hold
What's
back.
the, what's the
Hold on.
newest? What's the newest splash drone?
Well,
Can you
they've
bring
got
that
the 4.0.
Yeah, bring that one up. Fishing edition. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that look like the Phantoms.
Yeah, so I have one of these, and well,
Holy crap!
what?
Fucking 1,800 there. That
They've
would
all,
be
they've
about
always been
2,300.
expensive.
That's but you could really that's pretty cheap considering what a Mavic goes for.
Oh, fuck! Is that
Well, it's-
one battery? That's one battery.
Yeah,
Well, you got to think too, Tim. It's a waterproof aspect
dude, this
of
thing
it
can
too.
fly in pouring rain.
That's why I wanted it. I
It
wanted
almost
to
Yeah, that'd
be
be fun.
waterproof.
It almost looks like a Phantom and a Matrice hybrid.
You can land this one on water too, and the camera goes underwater, and you got all the video feed from the camera under the water.
Nice.
I mean, I don't really find that it's super necessary. I have yet to find a reason to plop mine in the water and be like, oh, look, because all the waves are doing this. You don't get stabilized footage. You can fuck see shit.
What's the battery life?
30 minutes
30 minutes.
right there on, well, I'm comparing them. So the 4, the Fisherman Max, and then the Fisherman FDI. or
I would like to
FD1.
get one.
They're-
I would
they're-
like to get one.
They're fun, man. They're just as good as most of your big aerial platforms. I mean, they do the
Yeah.
same thing. It's just cool because they're waterproof and they can land on water. So if you were doing a ton of water, it's like kind of having best of both worlds. You got a drone that you're capable
Yeah.
of tipping in the water, not having a problem with flying over the water, whatever. You can retrieve it because it floats. So if it does go
Can I
down on the
see-
water somewhere.
Can I see the remote? What the remote looks like?
So mine's at the Tampa drone station right now. We've got it down at the Amrock. We're showing it to the kids, so I leave it up there. if they
So
need it.
it doesn't have a screen on it. It does have a screen on it.
Okay, so it has a mini screen, right? Down at the bottom. Here, I'll show
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
It's you can actually connect any of the Swell Pro controllers together. So
All right. So it has a screen. I don't understand, like, with it being that expensive, well, you know, it
So-
should have a screen like the RC Pro.
like this one has a huge screen on it, right? When you turn it
Yeah.
on, this one powers up and then massive Swell Pro analog, you get it all. I mean, but like I said, you can tune into the goggles with this one, right? So I wouldn't even be using the screen. I'd be in my goggles to do this. But you can attach
Okay.
this to all the Swell Pros, right? It doesn't matter. It's just a standard Swell Pro controller. So as long as it produces an analog signal, 90% of the buttons are going to be identical. All the flip switches and stuff.
Does it have buttons on the back or
What's that?
anything?
No,
Buttons on the back, like
no, just on the shoulders up here.
Look how it looks like an old box TV on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you can tune into some channels.
yeah, it looks good though. I mean, I
Yeah,
would
it's
like to
like-
get.
I
like
mean,
channel.
that's how analog works. When we plug in our goggles, all we see is snow until we plug our drone in.
Yeah, but it's weird with the brand new Splash Drone 4. It only has a small S screen. You
Well,
would think that it.
Mm. Most people have a receiver. They're flying in goggles by now.
See, I think Rom would benefit from a drone like that because he does a lot of outdoorsy shit.
Right.
It's a drone you could just leave on the table all night, and if it gets rained on, it doesn't matter.
Right. It's
Right.
not going to do anything to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
Hey,
have to
Paul, we
pack.
saw your flight, how you said hi in the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to
we saw-
fly right up to the camera, like just eyeball to eyeball.
I've done
against
that
the lens.
before.
Touch tips.
You need a little note on it with your YouTube
Well,
channel.
here's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's got a little flip up screen.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
Yeah.
So it's like the
Oh,
Mac
which one's that?
controller.
Which
This
one's
is
that?
the-
Swell Pro what?
This is the Max, I think.
Oh, nice.
How much is that?
I don't know.
That kind of looks like the M30 almost a little bit.
Fuck,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
bulky, hey. Bulky.
It looks like they were flying it with a tether there.
Now, is
Well,
that
no,
waterproof
they're
too?
for fishing. It's
I was gonna
fishing.
say that was a drop line.
You
Yeah,
take
is
it
it
out on the
waterproof?
you take it out on the surf line and just get it out way past the surf.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
it waterproof?
Yeah.
all
Oh,
of
they're
theirs
all
are.
waterproof,
Well,
man.
All of their.
That's all Swell
okay,
Pro
right.
makes is waterproof.
All right, I don't know.
2200.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheap, man.
that's
Less-
about 20,
Cheap.
about
less-
2,600
less than
Australian.
the price of most
Probably
big Mavic.
nearing 3,000, I reckon. 3.5 kilo payload capacity. Oh,
Heavy.
awesome.
And it's available.
So carry
Do
almost
they
10
ship
pounds.
to Australia? Do they ship to Australia? Right?
I don't know.
Fucking no.
Tim, you have a hard enough time paying your internet bill, bro.
Yeah, well, tax time is coming, Dan. Come on.
Next year.
No, ours is end of June or
Oh.
July 1st.
Damn,
July
I don't
1st
get it. I don't get a
fiscal year.
tax return because I work for myself. So I
Yeah.
pay the government.
Yeah.
We
That'd
got
be
to
a-
see your drone, Paul.
That'd be a cool. ass thing.
1099, or you got to sit there and wait till they nail you at the end if you don't pay enough.
1099. Yeah. Yeah.
I know. I have to
it's all-
fill out all those wonderful forms to
Oh,
so
it's-
many people.
It's fun, man. It's fun. It's all YouTube, Google earnings too, man. So it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. They put you in a different tax bracket because you're an entertainer, so you pay more.
But the benefit is you get to write everything you use off on
Kinda
your
off.
taxes.
Yeah, kinda. They have a list of things you can write off. A lot of it's
Well,
mileage and
10,000 max is a write-off anyways for federal here in the
Well,
United States.
what makes it cool is that I can just any drone that I buy I get to write off because it's
Yeah.
a tool for my job.
How, a question now, do you depreciate or you do a write-off for that year?
How's that?
Are you depreciating the drone over multiple years, or are you writing it off the year that you buy it?
The year that I buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that I ever run more than $10,000. I don't even think I'm close to that. Maybe like 3,600.
No, anything actually over, actually, if you just go over $1,000, you can depreciate.
Oh yeah. I just do it the same every year.
Because I know when I bought mine and I've used it for using it for the business to use for my work job, I just sit there and say, I put it on and I'll say, okay, how much if I write it off this year, how much of it is going to benefit me on a tax year? Because it can change just depending on the year you're in.
Right. Well, technically, I'm not 107, so I say that I use it for different means. Like it's
Mhm.
different. It's not so much in my mind as in furtherance of a business. So I'm treating it more or less like a toy than a tool.
Yeah.
Obvious. It's a hobby.
Gone fishing.
Mhm. All right, boys, I'm gonna get out of here and girl, llama.
Catch you later, Dan.
Bye-bye.
Take
Later,
care.
Dan. Have a good one.
Toodles.
Have a good weekend, man.
Yes, we'll do. Try to. Good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
Enjoy.
This is my raw footage from the flight.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to see you on cam. You popped up in front of the camera.
We're watching you harassing the camera.
Yeah, he was. He was saying, "How you doing?" to the camera.
I don't want to play the whole thing because it's 3 or 4 minutes long.
You could always skip through it.
That's what I'm
Don't
doing.
like you playing the whole thing.
No, that was good. Wilmington, Delaware. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a minor.
How long's that thing, Paul?
1,010 feet, I think.
Jesus, it's huge.
300 meters.
Holy crap.
It's in the 1,000-footer class. I think there's 8 or 10 or 12,000 footers.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hit little hits on the front there.
Well, it scrapes, you know.
Scrapes.
You know, like when they go through locks or whatever.
Yeah. Looks like he just got a new coat of paint.
Well, this company, Interlake Steamship Company, takes pride in their ships. A lot like Algo and all the other ones, Algoma, they don't give a shit. They're rust buckets.
Yeah, you did a couple videos on them. Pretty cool. Now, which drone were you using for this?
Air 2S.
Oh,
Mm.
right.
Did they find out what happened to that boat yesterday?
They towed it. I still think it's being fixed or I think it's inspection and repairs.
Yeah, but why did they find out why it turned?
They lost steering and control of propulsion.
Lost rudder.
Yep.
Oh, that's bad. They probably lost a rudder chain or something, or the drive.
Yeah, something went.
But they lost propulsion too?
Yes. They lost control.
Oh.
So
Damn.
They're probably computers, you know, we're all working on computers.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
So here's a video for Dan. Not that this is real FPV, but this is my
Dan's
Avada.
gone.
This is my Avada over at the main pier. So this is the slingshot ride right there, and I forget what it's like a tilt-a-whirl thing. And lo and behold, there I went.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, right through it. So
There you go.
Brad Alston was there with me that day. That was Easter weekend, I think. It was the weekend.
I take it, Rod, you didn't click the 2 boxes at the bottom before you started the video? That's
No.
why it's
It's jerking.
jerky.
Oh. So, anyways,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, before you share it, you click share, and then on the bottom left, it
At
has
the bottom
two little
left
check.
corner, it's got 2 boxes. You click the right-hand box and it clicks both boxes.
oh, got it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, later on, that was early in the morning, so there was nobody. The rides and stuff were closed later on in the day because Brad and I stayed there till probably 11 a.m. I think they opened at like 9. We got there about.
Was that during
6:30.
the meetup?
It was the weekend after.
Okay.
He was still around. He has family over
Yeah,
by
You mentioned he was staying down there later.
Deltona and Lake Mary. So he came over and we flew that weekend. So we stayed after the ride got up, and eventually I had my drone up and they were running the ride. And the ride guy come over and said, "You can't fly that drone here." And it's like, dude, it was straight over top of my head. I was probably 40, 50 feet from the ride, but they were still getting nervous that I had the drone up there, stared and watching the ride flip around. It's like, as if I'm going to take this drone and fly it into your shit. I don't think so. I'm just hovering. It's like
All right,
literally
Mark.
straight over my head. I know
Did
right where
somebody?
it's at.
I'll play your video. Give me a second, Joe. I was doing something with my daughter. Let me see here.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't have. I mean, we've got the harbor here, but in order to get up for anything that type of thing with arcades or Ferris wheels and different stuff like that, you got to go up to LA, up to Santa Monica.
Apparently, this is a Nevada crash.
Oh, great.
I've crashed mine a million times. Only broke it twice. Once I fixed it, once I replaced it. Because, well, the water took it out. Oh, come on. He's not going fast enough.
Fighting.
This is too slow for Nevada.
He's mowing the grass right now.
Yeah,
I do that all the time. I'm within
I could see it flipping
12
up.
to 12 to 24 inches off the ground. But I do about 17 to 20 mile an hour. This is
I'm
a
just-
slow cruise at about 9, 10 maybe.
I'm just waiting for it because he's gotten so close to so many things.
Fighting.
One of those branches is going to jump out and grab him.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, by the way, Joe, you forgot the F right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to take
Back to
that
the
down
drawing
real
board.
quick and fix that or not. Nice.
15.6.
Yeah. Good point.
No, who hasn't asked me about that ship? That ship is still sitting in the Detroit River, again, inspection and repairs.
Okay.
Oh,
Good to know.
Oh yeah, because they're probably gonna fly in a crew or something.
what are you looking on, Maritime?
Yeah,
I'm sure parts for those things probably take weeks to get to. I'm sure it's not.
Or
Oh,
months or
see
more,
which
depending
way.
if they got to make them.
Yeah, they can't just go down to local auto zone and say, yeah, I need a
Yeah.
shaft for this.
Here's
toilet."
an almost crash for you. It was in that same video earlier. I was trying to go under the net. I missed. It just backed up and away I went.
Oh, that was just you were going in for a landing on the carrier, and they had the net up there to catch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe said, damn it.
Your hook gave out.
There was me. I flew into the net. It stayed flying. So,
Well, Joe, your video hasn't been up that long, so go ahead and just take it down. And fix it real quick and re-upload it, because it's only been up for like 20 minutes anyway. How many views have you gotten on it so far?
What was wrong with it?
Where he put wait for it, he put wait or it.
Or
He
it.
forgot to put the F in there.
Wait,
It probably auto corrected him or something, didn't realize it. I've done that before too. Paul's
Yeah.
done that tons of times where he fucked the captions up on his videos.
Yeah,
yeah.
there it is right there.
Okay.
That's on marinetraffic.com.
Is
Now,
he
what happened to-
broadcasting?
What's neat about that is it's
Yeah.
Compared to that line, it
that's-
looks
that's
like
the-
he's
that's the
drifting.
newest ship on the Great Lakes.
And Joe, if you put it on unlisted, you can keep what views you have on it. Just don't put it
Yeah.
on private.
The other thing that's neat is when you look at all the ships all over the world.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah.
what's crazy is me and Dre were talking about this one day is the amount of ships you see on that screen. If you were out in the ocean though, you wouldn't see 90% of them if you were on a boat out there. That's how vast the ocean is, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it looks like like you would just be out there and you'd be waving at
You'd
150
be
different
waving at
boats
20
around you.
ships. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
here's a whole line of ships right here off the East Coast. You zoom in and they're still
Miles apart.
30 miles
Miles
apart.
Yeah.
Now, Paul, if you go back and you zoom out and go to Australia and you see the blue, that's the port down in Caloundra and Brisbane, right there. See the blue on the right?
It's-
No, go up. The blue boats.
Keep going further up, further up.
Yeah, that's in Brisbane. That's the port, Brisbane port.
Yeah.
good to see UNICEF is sending quite a few boats down there for you guys.
You're smart ass. You should see the port in Brisbane. It's huge.
Yeah, we've got a pretty big one too.
Well, the other
Yeah.
thing that's nice about this app is if you want to look at the satellite map, you can see the satellite map and you can see what it looks like.
Yeah. There's the port right there.
Yep.
Yeah, when my sister was on her cruise around New Zealand and then going into Australia, we were tracking and following her.
Yeah. Oh, you can track anybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's the Brisbane River, the one that floods every year. Well, pretty much. Bad river.
Yeah, Joe, I would put that video on unlisted and then just re-upload it and fix it real quick. Crash videos always get really good. I would do a short of you hitting that tree too. Do
Yeah,
about a 20-second short.
with
I
white.
bet
I crashed my Avata the other day. Then I woke up.
Yeah,
It's kind of stupid, wasn't it?
Kinda like, yeah, about a $5,000 drone over there.
I must have spent over, I reckon, over 12,000 on drones. The last 3 years.
That's about a fiver to us, Laura.
That's $1.30 US. Gotta love that exchange rate. Nothing is better than that clip we watched from Euro Trip.
Yeah.
Set myself in my own hotel. Dude gave him a nickel. Dude was rich.
Yes.
Matt coming on tonight?
No.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go, Paul.
No,
It's
I'm-
the same thing
I'm
there.
gonna do Matt's.
This is a friend of mine's boat right there,
Outward
Dominic.
bound.
outward bound,
There it is.
Nordhaven.
Dominic's covering Matt tonight because
Yeah,
his
I'm
daughter's
covering Matt's.
spending the
I'm gonna
weekend with
set
him.
up in a- I'm gonna set up in about
Nice.
15 minutes.
Yeah, God forbid Matt should let his daughter know exactly what he's up to online.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't get to see her. He doesn't get, well, he doesn't get to see her much, so he wants to spend some
Hell,
time
he
with
should put her on. He'd probably get more views.
Yeah, exactly.
Might get some subscribers.
How old is she now? Like 16? I think. 15, 16. He
Mark,
hasn't seen her in a while.
Mark, we've had this discussion. It's because they need all the help they can get over there. So yes, UNICEF has to send a lot of stuff over there, along with the United Nations. Timmy eats United Nation rations at least every other day.
Yeah.
I want to roll a shamble of him so much.
So
Well,
how much
I
rice
can't read it, I know what
allocation
to
do you
say.
get there, Tim?
Tim
What'd you
Jackson.
say, Ron?
I
Tim
said, how
Jack-
much of a rice allocation do you get?
Oh,
Like a
for
bowl a
fuck's
day?
sake.
Tim Jackson is Jesus old and old.
And
Is Jesus and old. Smart ass. Pack it in, Laura.
You know what? That's what they send with the UNICEF stuff, right? It's just
Oh, for
bags
fuck's
of
sake.
bags of rice.
it says gift from America with a big American
Now
flag
you
on
got
it,
fucking Rod saying it. You got fucking Rod starting shit now. Oh my god. I get a free lollipop every week.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh,
Lollipop,
lollipop.
lollipop.
Tim, when you can get provolone, then talk to me.
Oh, Justin, you need to check your comment.
I'm gonna smack.
Go ahead, Laura.
I said Justin needs to go and check his comments.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I answered you with an AI response.
Hey, Justin, what we were talking about off live? What we were talking about off live?
Yeah.
You better hope it don't happen. You're the first place I'm going to be, Rick. Lynn will be like, where are you going? Oh, I'll be back in a week.
I said, what should I say to Laura? And that's what it responded with.
What? Shut up.
Yeah, just shut up with an exclamation mark.
Oh, look, guess who's just actually messaged me back?
Oh,
Matt.
oh, what did he say?
Wow. Look, she's
Like, he
flustering.
answers his messages every now and again.
Oh my
No,
god,
Mark.
look how she turned red and she just blushed.
No, I've got a rash on my face at the moment.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
Mark, we were there. They have to pull all their resources together because, I mean, Australia is a little tiny island out in the ocean, and they need all the help they can get.
Little tiny island.
A little
I don't
tiny
know.
island.
I don't know. If you look at tectonics and plates, aren't we all on an island?
Yep.
They're moving around. So I guess technically, no matter where you live, you're on an island.
Justin, here's a tiny island, Santa Catalina.
Oh, I've been to Catalina Island. I went
And,
there
and,
for.
and there's where we are over in Dana Point.
I went to Catalina Island.
34 miles right there.
Catalina Island is pretty much a private island, isn't it?
No, well, no,
No.
it's community. It's open. There's people that live there.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean, but it's private for residents.
No,
Well,
I
there's
mean, anybody can go there.
There's residential areas. Yeah.
So they have
but-
tourism on Catalina Island?
yeah.
What?
Have tourism?
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah, we did an 8th grade field trip there.
Yeah, because
You got a ferry?
where I just showed you from Dana Point, we have what they call the Catalina Flyer. It runs there twice a day. And then it comes from Newport Beach, also coming from Long Beach. It's also coming from San Pedro.
Yeah, we went there for a week for an 8th grade field trip for our
So-
graduation.
Yeah,
Is it a ferry? Is it a ferry that goes across?
Yeah, you have to ferry
it's a
across.
ferry.
Does it take cars or just people?
No, just people.
No, there's only golf carts on the island. They don't-
That's
I
not
don't-
true. There are cars and
Well,
trucks.
there are stuff for working and stuff, but there's
Yeah.
not a whole bunch of cars because the majority of the roads are very
Yeah,
narrow.
they come over by barge out of LA.
That must be expensive as fuck.
For what?
For bringing the cars over there and.
Oh
have
yeah,
everything.
you have to
Living-
have permit. You have to get permission.
Yeah. But I noticed when you showed that it said Middle Ranch on it. There's a ranch on the island.
What's up,
The
John?
ranch there,
At the golf
the Wrigley Mansion is there and the estate. and
Wrigley.
then the Wrigley of the Wrigley Gum Factory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They owned the property there originally and they brought in and they have Buffalo. They brought him in and they did Hollywood brought him in order to do film shooting back in the
Huh.
40s. And they've been roaming around there ever since.
Oh wow.
They
And
just
there's an
left 'em.
airport there. You can fly in.
I never knew that Wrigley.
Yeah.
The
Wrigley estate and the museum are still there, the mansion.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, they told the film crew, they were like, go round up those buffalo. I ain't touching them. Neither am I. We'll just leave them.
Fuck yeah, I would too.
So go out there and just smack them on the ass and get them back on the barge.
yeah.
Mm.
You want to
I
talk
think Rob
about
up there, he'll just clear him out.
You want to talk about an Abrams tank on legs?
Yeah.
That and a rhino, dude. I was over at
I wouldn't fuck with a rhino. Oh,
when me and Sarah went to Busch Gardens, we went to their outdoor zoo where you get to
Yeah.
ride on the train and go around and look at them. Dude,
Yeah.
they're freaking, those rhinos there's no doing those rhinos justice till you see one in person.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
things
no,
are
in person, they're
fucking
awesome.
huge.
they had them at the Great Adventure, the old safari tour, and you could drive your own car through it. And yeah, they're huge. Fuck me.
Yeah, this one over there, you see. What was really cool is like they had this like whole Serengeti set up, right? And there was rhinos and giraffes and pretty much everything you would see in the Serengeti were out there except for predators, just roaming around. But
Yeah.
there was a couple of people's houses, bro. Their back gates were right up against the gate. They could walk out their backyard and look at it anytime. I
Wow.
was like, God, they're lucky. I was like,
Here's,
that's freaking awesome.
Here's the island. It narrows down to 3/4 of a mile right there. With Twin Harbors and then Avalon, that's the main harbor. And then the airport's up here. Once you leave here, you got to have permission because you got what they call the Catalina Conservancy. And you have to have permission to go about on these because the only way you can get through here is hiking or on the tram, or if there is a vehicle that you are allowed, and then you can get to and from the airport.
Well, I would like to fish around it. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah,
fishing.
there's fishing all over. I've dove over here on the backside. We got actually purple coral right over in here.
Yeah. Now, are you allowed to what's the name fish? Spearfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we came in on the ferry and I think we were somewhere over
There it
maybe
is.
by the airport, I think is where we stayed.
Oh well,
You just
yeah,
showed.
where you were then this is a stagecoach lookout. This is the road right there. You can see the road.
Yeah.
It takes you up, and it takes you up here to the airport.
Well,
You
see,
just
they
showed
brought,
the Wrigley. You just showed the Wrigley museum.
Yeah, right here.
but they rode us on like these, the big golf carts that like 8 people can sit in.
Yeah.
They had like a whole little convoy of them that we rode in. and
Well,
we
they have a
went to.
tram in there that holds like I think it's about 20 people. It's towed by a tractor.
You got a shitload of houses over there.
Oh yeah. And a golf course.
Now hit
Yeah.
the little man thing on it, and it can take you street view.
But there's not much room on that island. I mean, there is because there's still a lot undeveloped. But
This is it right there that you see.
right,
And
Now,
then,
Steve, down on the bottom right where you see that man,
yeah, I know.
left click on that and bring it over, and let's do street view.
Oh, you want to do a street view?
Yeah, because I want to see the what's the name of it? Like the terrain, because it looks like it's really mountainous and shit.
It is. It's on a hillside.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's pretty fucking
Oh,
cool.
it's pretty.
yeah,
This
that looks.
this is Ray Callie. He goes whenever he comes over here. He goes over all the time.
I remember that fountain.
Yep.
Look at the
Still
cruise
there.
ship out in the distance.
And then there's the casino, which I don't know if it'll go take us over there or not.
Yeah, I remember walking around over here.
Dominic, what's that cat doing?
That thing looks like it's Greek.
But yeah,
Looks
we
like
went.
the that you see in Greece.
We went snorkeling. We did a whole bunch of stuff while we were there. We were there for a whole week.
So this
was
is
fun.
mostly like tourist.
Yeah.
Tourist.
Have
These
fun,
are all the
guys.
mooring, the boat, you can see the boat mooring. In order to get a mooring in
All right,
here,
later, Russ.
you're on a wait list. These moorings in here go for anywhere of about, the cheapest I think now is about 125,000.
A year.
Oh, for heaven's
No,
sake.
to buy.
No, to buy.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to buy the mooring.
Oh yeah, Mark, a hippopotamus is
How the hell do you
super
get
dangerous.
into it? The hell
This,
do you get into
during
it?
World War II, this was a big heyday place to go to before World War II. There's the museum. There's the typical cart that you can rent there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, we had, yeah, okay, they were 6-seater. Yeah, we had a bunch of them like that. And, cause we had like 6 or 7 teachers that went with us. And it's a couple volunteers and they, rode us around in those.
And then there's, it's not really letting me.
Holy crap, that is beautiful.
In the water.
I think Sarah went there with her grandma when she was little too,
Dude, that's beautiful,
if
man.
I remember
I would
correctly.
love to go there. Love to go there.
This is Emerald Cove. This is another place.
Man, that would be like a resort
Is
for
that-
the rich and famous.
There was a hotel we stayed in, but I don't. know
The
where
Inn
it
at
would
Mount
be.
Ada? Is
Oh,
that
no,
where
our,
you-
our school, our middle school did the 8th grade field trip like 5 or 6 years in a row.
Oh,
Then they stopped doing it because they ended up closing our middle school. And it ended up getting
pretty
merged
cool.
with the elementary school, and then they stopped doing that after that.
mhm.
That's pretty cool. But mostly that would be for the rich and famous.
Oh,
Well, I
you
mean,
can- anybody can go here. I mean, you can get some rooms if you're back in over here. You can get them off season for about 100 and some a night. But if you're up over in here to stay in the hotels over in here, you can be paying $300 a night.
If you
No,
want
I'm
to
saying to
know,
like buy a house or something, they're probably over $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they don't come up for sale very often either.
No.
No, I don't think so. Not with a view like this.
These are probably handed down houses too.
God damn.
And then the other thing is, okay, that's Avalon, and then cruise along the road.
You don't see any houses out
There's the, no, it isn't. It's a conservancy.
there. Yeah, okay.
There's the airport, but there are a road that takes you across. And then these are all coves that you can anchor in on a boat. And then over here is USC. This is the Wrigley Marine Center over here. And this is what they call Twin Harbors.
Hmm.
And they have a Boy Scout camp over here. And then they have a couple other camps over here too.
They got a
They're,
camp called
Where
Cherry
were-
Valley.
We went somewhere where we snorkeled. I don't remember where I was at though.
Now here's Twin Harbor. This is a little small little podunk place over here. There is hardly anything here.
That's like the ghetto. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
but if you own a boat, this is where you want to come to, because like those are the moorings out here you can see to drop in.
Plenty of
and then-
cars
and then
there.
you take your dinghy here to the dock, and it's nothing. It's just like a small little restaurant and couple places in here, and that's it. I don't think there's going to have anything over here. Oh, they do.
Looks
I'll
like-
be doggone.
Looks like you got plenty of cars there. So where's the petrol station? Fuck, they do.
Right on the docks.
Really? Wow.
Yes, they have all kinds of bikes you can rent.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be fun to go on the trails there on an electric bike.
Mm,
Be
mm.
able to cruise around.
I
That'd
don't
be
know.
somewhere to go
They
to
were
retire, man.
talking about opening them up to electric bikes on the trails, but I don't think they ever did.
That would be
That'd be
fun
good.
though.
That would go somewhere to retire.
Well, the costs are expensive, like you were saying.
Well,
Well,
this is where all the poor millionaires live, Tim, on this one.
Fuck it. I could see Humphrey Bogart walking down these streets.
But you can see how close it is. Okay, this is why they call it Twin Harbors. You can see how close it is. This is only 3/4 of a mile from right here to
Yeah.
here.
Now, do they have their own police department, Steve? I'm assuming
LA County.
sheriffs.
Yeah,
So they have their own sheriff's.
it's
department
it's
there,
it's
okay.
part of the county, LA County.
Oh, I never knew that that was part of LA.
So there's no police
Okay.
station on the island.
Yes, yes, oh yes, there is.
A sheriff's
There is.
station.
Uh-huh.
Sheriff's station. All right, yeah.
In fact, when I was working for that company telling you we were doing the shopping cart repairs and maintenance,
Yeah, yeah.
we had to come over here.
I never knew
Really?
that was part of LA County.
Over
Interesting.
here, there's two Vaughn's Markets actually over here. They got one small store and a bigger store.
Now, how
Wow.
far off the coast is that? Cause
20, well, if you think of the song, it's 28 miles. If you talk about from Long Beach area, from Dana Point, it's 34.
Cause I wanna say
Yeah.
we were on on that ferry for a good hour or so.
Yeah, right there. There's one of them there.
And then you
And
stop.
there's another.
That's what happens.
Yeah, like I said, I
Here,
remember,
here and here.
oh, I
That's
bet,
pretty-
I
pretty
wonder
cool.
if that's like a
Them chips in.
dream position for some of the deputies.
I'll give you a shout when they're ready.
Probably.
Like,
Well,
would be.
that's
I wonder
like
if that-
it's like having the on Harbor Patrol, like for us here in Dana Point, in Orange County, we have well, there's actually
Huh?
4 harbors, but 2 of them are patrolled by the Orange County Sheriff's Department, which is Harbor Patrol Division.
Right.
Well, I'm
And
wondering if that's like
yeah, a dream position.
yeah, I'm wondering if that's
It
like
would be.
something that's like people kind of, fight over who gets to go to the island, cause I'm sure it's a lot more laid back than patrolling LA.
You probably had the older cops that get that position too,
No,
right?
actually, when
stable.
I was down at the harbor today, I just saw one of the guys because they pulled up to come up to the coffee shop where we were at, and one of the guys, real young guy, very young
Yeah.
guy.
Well, think about being a sheriff in LA County, right? You could either be in the fucking, city outskirts of the city dealing with gang members and all that shit, or you could be on an island dealing with some tourists and a bunch of
Yeah.
millionaires. It's probably a lot laid back, a lot more
Yeah,
laid
I'll
back.
take the island. I'll take the island. Hmm.
Well, I'm sure they're
I bet
they're
that
gunning for that position.
It'd be like, what happened to you today? Oh, some kids stole some peanuts. So what happened to you today? Oh, about 5 people got killed.
Actually, there's a lot of crap that goes on over there.
That's wild. That'd be a beautiful place to retire, though.
Right here, this is where the express moor's at, right here out of Dana
The
Point.
Moors. Yep. And now that is like a harbor for the rich and famous and shit.
Not, is it?
Correct.
That's where my boat
Yeah.
was. My boat used to be right here.
Now, did you take that on the hard before it sank, or did it sink first, or what happened with your boat?
It took on water. Excuse me. This is where I was at. I was right here.
Because I remember you said that it sank or took on water or something.
It took on water,
Took on
and
water.
then the repairs of it were far beyond the value of the boat.
Yeah.
In fact, there where that empty slot is, I wonder what year this was taken. Not giving it.
Them
that
boats
was
look
what-
very.
That was my slip right there.
Them boats look very tight in them.
That's normal. Well, right now, I'm going to be flying my drone if I can get some sunshine. They've replaced all these docks and all these docks in this section right here, and they're going into this section here. And this is the next section. They're rebuilding the marina.
Already, one step at a time.
Yeah. So about 5 years by the time they're done.
Yeah.
Because you can only work on certain times of the year because of the bird
Tides.
habitat and everything
bird
else.
habitat.
Hey, drone life.
That's pretty cool. That's my dream to live on the water. That's why I want a houseboat.
That's why I said you've been reading brochures. I'm sure
Oh, for
Tim
the
has
last
all-
10 years. For the last 10 years, bro.
Brochures,
You mean brochures?
Brushes.
not brochures. Brochures.
Brushes.
A piece of
Brushes.
paper that tells you about the damn shit.
Dominic, do you ever get the feeling that
If what?
pack it in, you pricks. You ever get the feeling that if Dominic Justin's surname was Bucket, he would call it Bouquet?
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and set up, so,
Oh, Dominic's getting ready.
yeah.
All the awards have started.
Okay, I'm gonna get going too because they're starting. Talk to you later.
Who
See you
started it,
soon.
Tim?
Yeah, I'll send.
I didn't do it.
I'm not doing anything, so I don't know what the hell.
Justin is the one that muted Dave, and then you thought I muted him. It's my. I'll see y'all later, and you have a great day. Dom, send me a.
Don't
I'll
send
send
him a
you a
link.
link.
Don't send Tim a link.
Don't send Laura one.
I've got to keep it. I've got to keep it. You know, Saturday morning.
Right. Don't send Laura a link.
Tim,
Isn't that right, Laura?
You better send Laura a link.
Yeah.
What do you got to
Okay.
say for yourself, Laura?
Kiss my ass.
All right. See y'all later.
Okay.
No longer buys.
No longer buys. Bye bye.
Hey, Dominic, what time are you on?
He goes live in about half an hour,
8 o'clock.
5 minutes.
I like how he just went.
Oh, so Matt's not going
He's-
live tonight?
No, Dominic's covering Matt.
Oh, okay.
It's like they all just assassinated each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go over there and check them out.
Laura, how long did you put the oven on for?
30 minutes.
Did you see Dominic had a an issue with somebody on his live stream this morning?
Yeah.
What happened?
He had a troll that
A
kept coming
troll
onto the
came
panel.
on and because he had like I put the link in the chat because I figured if somebody comes and tries to troll me, I just boot their ass out, or all of my people on there have all got the authority to boot them out. So
Mhm.
because I look forward to people joining,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so after that, Dominic took it off, and he didn't have it so that anybody could join. Because the guy, what did the guy do? He flashed some kind of bloody something.
I don't know. I've not watched it back either.
But that really upset Dominic, and I told him my feelings. I says, don't let them win. When you start restricting people from joining your channel, if you really want them to join, they won.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just that small percentage that ruins it for the fun.
It's just some weird people out there. Just don't get
Yeah.
it.
That's for sure.
Could you imagine if your only pastime, your only hobby was going on YouTube just to flash your bits?
Well, I don't know. We've had some people on on the news networks that were caught that were caught playing with themselves on Zoom meetings. And I'm talking about major.
Oh yeah, there wasn't the one that he left his camera on. And he started getting the
CNN
tissues and
and started.
they're going, your camera's on, your camera's on. And he's getting the crut lotion and everything ready.
He got suspended for, what was it, like 9 months or something like that.
Yeah.
That was
Psychological testing
funny.
and everything. Yep.
It was really funny.
Okay, Steve, David, Laura, I think I'm going to close it down. So you give you guys a little bit of a break. Go over and join Dominic at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going over, but
On Northeast,
well, tomorrow.
or Northeast Drone Productions. I'll be on again tomorrow. So everybody take care. Thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again next time.
Catch you later.
Thank you, Paul.
Steve, thank you.
Have a
David,
wonderful weekend.
Laura,